snow's coming down. It's so pretty. I'm Heather. I'm 21 years old, and I live in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I absolutely love Steamboat Springs. I've been here for about a year, and I've loved every second of it. I work at a local engineering company. Some of my hobbies include skiing, snowboarding. I like to snowshoe, really any of the winter kind of sports I really like. Everyone loves Steamboat this time of year.
While Heather's been staying at her aunt's condo in town, she's ready to buy a place of her own and has decided to go tiny after a summer in Alaska showed her that less can be more.
It was an interesting experience. I had to get rid of almost all of my belongings and just make it into 2 suitcases. Having to shrink down all of my possessions completely changed me. It was hard because I really like clothes, but don't need all these possessions to, be happy and, live comfortably.
You have to get rid of a lot of stuff.
The person who will be helping me with my tiny house search will be my mother, who I'm actually excited to have with me, but she is a bit of a helicopter mom, but not in a bad way. She helps me out a lot.
No, that definitely has to go.
This is awesome.
We definitely have to pare down here. I don't think I'm helicopter mom, but if you say I am, then I guess I am.
She is. It's gonna be hard. I can't get rid of any of these.
I think I'm gonna bring to the table, bringing her back down to earth, definitely, and keeping her in her price range. That's very important to us. I don't know, you might have to go outside of Steamboat. It's pricey here. You might have to do a little bit of a drive.
The budget I'm working with for my tiny home and the land as well is $125,000. It's very important for me to be close to my work, but Steamboat Springs is a ski town, so everywhere around it is definitely very pricey. So it will be very hard to find even a tiny home in a reasonable price range here.
Oh, that one looks interesting right there.
Oh wow, with the orange door.
Heather's hoping to find something around 500 square feet.
I think it's gonna be a really tough transition for Heather because she's kind of a diva and loves her clothes, loves fashion.
It's true.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be difficult for her to go tiny.
She also wants something with a rustic chic feel.
Rustic chic in my mind is kind of like a cabin, but has its own little modern twist and more color than just all wood. I also am really sucker for a good view, love a good view. I like a lot of windows. I would also like a really nice fireplace. That's really important because it gets really cold here. I don't know, it looks kind of small, that closet. I have a lot of ski gear, so it's really, really important, especially with a tiny home, to have some place to put my skis and my snowboard and just all the extra stuff that comes with skiing.
Ooh, look at that.
I am excited to just get my first house. I'm 21 and I've never really had a house, and I want to get in there and make it my own and just a little bit of everything.
So Heather, you know how everybody dreams of a log cabin in the woods?
Yes.
Guess what I have for you?
Oh gosh, it's actually really cute.
Heather is looking for rustic chic, and you can't get more rustic than a little wood cabin in the woods.
I like it a lot. Very rustic.
I know we're a little bit away from Steamboat, but this community, you're going to have your own place. You can do with it what you like.
So how big is the house?
634 square feet.
Oh wow, it's a little bigger than I need.
It would be good for storage though.
This one is listed at $150,000. I know it's a bit over your range.
Wow, that's definitely over budget. Wow, it's so cute.
Yeah, it is cute. And it definitely has sort of a feminine feel for a cabin.
And with these windows, it just makes it a lot brighter than a lot of the typical cabins.
Yeah.
And they are newer windows, so that's going to save you some money down the road.
I like that.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, I love this fireplace though. This is awesome. I can definitely imagine myself sitting in front of the fireplace with a cup of coffee and maybe reading something or watching TV and just really enjoying it. I don't like the green very much. That would have to be painted over, definitely.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I can definitely see potential to make it more chic in here though, with the fireplace.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's functional.
I love the natural light from the window though, and the wood floors are great. There's something missing right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to those cabinets, but if you did need more storage space, you can put in shelving or get those shorter cabinets to fit in there.
This doorway is very short.
But in this bedroom, you do have that big window that'll let in light, and it kind of makes it feel a little bit bigger.
It still feels really dark and cramped though.
Yeah, with the low ceilings and the small room.
And this paneling, Makes it feel like a shed.
Yeah. And my biggest problem is there's no storage. So that's a huge thing for me.
Well, if that's a concern, have I got something for you to see? Come on this way.
Wow, this is not what I was expecting.
Is there closet space in here?
Yeah, there is a closet to the right.
That would be great for you, Heather, for all your stuff.
I can definitely see a lot of potential to do in this room. It's really nice to have a second bedroom. You know, I can put all my stuff in the first one and have a nice large area that I can sleep and have all my things. Wow, I really like this countertop. I think it's super cool.
And the tile is really great. It wouldn't have to be remodeled or anything.
Ooh, I like this a lot. It can fit, and these tiles are super nice.
This bathroom needs no remodeling at all.
Absolutely.
Which I like. I'm surprised it's so light and airy in here for a cabin. Yeah.
I definitely want to put my own style into it, and I love the fireplace.
Yeah, the bathroom was completely remodeled. We wouldn't have to do anything in there.
Yeah.
It is turnkey, and that's good for it being over budget, because we couldn't do very much anyway.
This is definitely not what I'm expecting from a tiny home.
Well, it's a tiny home. It is in a multifamily complex, but you are close to the ski hill. You're up away from all the other condos, and you're surrounded by million-dollar houses. I mean,
It's
check that
beautiful.
out.
The view is remarkable.
The style is not the rustic chic I was looking for.
Well, keep an open mind. Once you get inside, you might decide you really like it and it'll fit your needs.
Which unit is it?
It's the corner unit right here.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
it's nice. You don't have a neighbor on that side, and you're super close to the parking lot. So groceries, ski gear, boom, you're in.
Definitely has more of a lodge feel.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I kind of like this. This kind of goes with my style of like the rustic chic with a pop of color, which I like a lot. What's the size of the place?
It's 295 square feet.
Ah, interesting.
Think that'll work for you?
Hopefully.
It's within your budget. It's listed at $122,000.
Ooh, that's the top though, Heather.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right. Okay, right after you.
Yeah. Wow, very interesting blue color.
It's also very masculine feeling and looking.
It's definitely not chic, that's for sure. I do actually really like the wood. It's kind of cool.
She was looking for a wood-burning fireplace.
It's cosmetic. It is electric.
It's so cold here in the winter, I have to have good heating. That's important.
And look, you can get something to drink while you're sitting on your couch.
What do you expect for 295 square feet? Come on. It's convenient.
I definitely see the potential for renovations though.
It is right at your price level. It's $3,000 under. So I'm kind of concerned about that.
Well, keep in mind, these are cosmetic changes. I mean, some bright paint in here will open it up, some new carpet.
I do like these cabinets though, Heather. The kitchen is somewhat updated. We wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, the cabinets are nice. I like the wood. I think it looks nice. This thing is kind of in the way though.
I think this is actually supposed to be like your kitchen table, like eat-in area, and maybe you could put a chair underneath there.
Yeah, it doesn't really go with my luxurious style idea though. This is really short. It's like a random lower ceiling. That seems kind of
It doesn't look
out of
like you're gonna
place.
hit your head on it though, so I
Oh,
think
that's true. I see the bathroom is right next to the kitchen and the bedroom.
wow,
So you can
this
check out
is really small.
Very dated.
Take a look at the bathtub.
Ugh, that is really dated. Should I get inside and see if I
Yeah,
fit?
see if you fit. You're tall, so. Oh, you
It's high
fit.
enough. Yeah, definitely. And I noticed that there's no really storage to put any extra towels or anything.
This whole thing is going to need to be replaced and gutted. Kind of concerned about the budget.
Yeah.
Guess what color it is in here?
Ah, the blue.
Very blue.
Again, a little bit of paint. That'll take care of that.
But there's something I really like is the closet. It looks like there's tons and tons of space, which is awesome.
And look at this little bonus. If you want some privacy, maybe lock the door.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a selling feature right there.
It's not really my chic, rustic look I'm looking for.
Yeah, it is really super masculine looking.
The good thing is the bedroom is a really great size and it has enough storage for my clothes, which I like.
but it is starting to add up. The bathroom's gonna be a total gut job.
Absolutely.
I agree on that. But at least the kitchen has been totally redone, so you don't have to spend any money on that.
The location is something that you're looking for.
Yeah, but from the outside, it looks nothing like a tiny home I'm looking for, you know. I really would like to see something more my style.
So today we're going to look at this cute bungalow, and we're just outside of Steamboat. A lot of people do commute from here because you know how the prices can be. And this is on 1/3 of an acre, so you've got plenty of space to do whatever you'd like here.
That's awesome, all the land. Oh wow, it's really cute.
Kind of has like a cottage bungalow type feel. It's very rustic. And I do like the tin roof. That means you don't have to shovel the roof. It just kind of all slides off the snow.
That is really nice.
That's a big plus if you don't have to shovel the roof.
So what's the square footage on this?
It's right at 600 square feet.
Okay.
Oh wow, this is really short.
Ooh.
Yeah, watch your head there.
Wow. But I like the porch. You can actually put some chairs out here, and it's very homey.
It is listed at 117,000.
Wow.
Oh, wow,
That's good.
that's
That's
awesome.
in your budget.
Oh wow, it's really open in here.
Yeah, it is a great open concept.
And I really like the pop of color on the wall. It's very chic. It's definitely my style.
And what about the ceiling height in here? Do you think it's okay for you?
Yeah, compared to the porch, which was super low, this is a lot better. And I noticed that the light fixtures are a bit dated. Those definitely will have to be replaced. And there was no fireplace.
Yeah.
Well, right now there is electric baseboard heat, but you can easily add a fireplace. Well, just remember you are $8,000 under budget.
Wow, this is a huge kitchen in here. And I really like how this kind of flows.
Yeah, I definitely like the vaulted ceilings. There's the nice pop of color that I like.
I really like this butcher block right here. That is great.
Yep.
cool.
You've got the butcher block, granite, and then over here you've got this nice ceramic backsplash.
Yeah, that's great.
And a dishwasher.
Wow.
That's definitely a plus.
And lots of storage, I see.
Yeah. I noticed that there wasn't any storage for my ski gear out there. Is there any extra?
Yeah, out back there is an actual shed out here, so you've got plenty of space for all your gear.
Oh, wow.
This is a great space.
It's a lot of land.
Just imagine it in the spring with all the buds on the trees.
I could really see you entertaining your friends out here.
Absolutely. I love the amount of land this tiny house comes with. It's great. I can go out there and have a good time and just be with my friends or, you know, garden or whatever I feel like. It's nice in here. It's pretty open, like the living room and kitchen. And the carpet, I'm actually okay with it in the bedroom. I don't like to wake up and have my feet on the cold, so this is good.
But I noticed there's no storage in here for you, and I know that's one of your issues.
Right. Well, with this size room, you can put in a closet, I think either on that wall or that one, or you can have a freestanding wardrobe in the bathroom.
Oh.
You are going to love this bathroom.
Oh, wow. This is a great bathroom.
And you've got the stackable washer and dryer, that's included.
That's awesome. That's
that
really
is a
great.
thing to have in a tiny house.
And I really love this sink area. It's very chic. And I really like this mirror. It's definitely my style. Let's check out the shower. Oh, wow. It's definitely big enough for me. It's really great.
It is move-in ready. You can do so much with this place, and it's really not that much you'll be spending.
There's a lot of potential. And then the backyard is amazing. And I like how this shed has things for my skis and things like that, but there's really no clothes storage for in here.
$8,000 under our budget. We could probably do a lot with this place.
That's true.
The only thing I really worry about is location.
That's true. The commute will be hard.
What do you think about the cabin?
I thought it was a super cute cabin in the woods, definitely. It was pretty big though, with 634 square feet.
It was $150,000, so that is over our budget, which would leave no room for remodeling.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't need that much remodeling.
But the kitchen felt a little cramped, and the bedroom had absolutely no storage.
So how did you feel about the condo? It is the smallest of 295 square foot.
Yeah, and it is $122,000, so it's right up on your budget. The tiny condo was really, really masculine and had a really dark, cramped feel.
Yeah, it'll definitely take a lot of renovation, but I can see the potential in it.
The kitchen was remodeled.
Yeah, the kitchen was pretty nice and it was the perfect size for me. The location was awesome. So how did you feel about that cottage?
I think the cottage was great. It was $117,000, so that's in your price range.
And it was 600 square feet, which is awesome.
Yeah, the bedroom didn't have any storage, though.
That's true.
You'd probably have to get creative with that. It does need some work.
Just a little bit.
It did have a lot of land.
Yeah, with the storage for my skis and stuff, that was great.
There were a lot of good options.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely be tough to choose which one. That one will have to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is way over budget. So what do you think?
I know it's really blue and very masculine on the inside, but the location was awesome on the condo, and I really like that.
Yeah, the location can't be beat.
That's definitely the one I want to choose. But I like the short sleeves being on one side and the long sleeves being on the other. I know this tiny house was the smallest out of all the options, and it definitely had the most work to be done to it, but the location was exactly what I was looking for, close to my work and everything like that.
I think it's good to have summer or warmer clothes and
Yeah.
then winter clothes here.
But what if it's like a sheer long sleeve shirt? Where would that go? I officially been living here for about a month now. I've actually been doing well with tiny living. I've been able to organize my clothes and just use different tricks on how to store things. I love the bedroom. It's exactly my style. It's very luxurious and it's so comfy. The final purchase price was $112,000, which gave us extra money to make some renovations. This place started out very dark and masculine. It had dark blue walls everywhere and it had this huge cabinet that was taking up way too much space. Painting the walls and getting a brighter color in here definitely opened up the space and it doesn't feel as closed in. Rebecca was really sweet and got me this really cute housewarming gift of the skis, and it's definitely my style of glam, which I really like.
Let's go, let's go. Oh boy, look at all those doggies. I'm Lyle. I'm a retired model agent for fashion, TV, film, commercials, all that stuff. I'm currently living in Palm Springs with my dog, Red. There's great restaurants, great dog parks. Roll over. Oh, wow. Can you shake my hand? Can you shake my hand? He is really enjoying the desert because he loves the heat. In my spare time, I'm a painter and I like gardening.
Lyle has been renting an apartment in Palm Springs, but is ready to put down more permanent roots and buy a place of his own. But what he wants is anything but conventional.
I just fell in love with the whole concept of small living. Just felt right. My budget is $100,000, and I'm willing to go higher if I find the right place. Remember we used to go dancing all the time?
Yes. Yeah, we were crazy.
There's a couple places here we could go dancing.
All right, let's do it.
Lyle's friend Christy is in town from Florida to help Lyle find his new tiny house.
We both have the same taste in style and design. And I also think that it's kind of nice to have a woman's point of view.
If she walks in a room and she likes it, I'm probably gonna like it too.
What are the things that you have to have?
Low maintenance,
Modern, simple,
clean lines.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm looking for a home that's modern and sleek because I'm modern and sleek. Privacy is probably the #1 issue for me just because I've lived a life that had a lot of people in it. The beauty of Palm Springs is to be able to walk out in your backyard, look at those beautiful mountains, and not a lot of people. A yard is really important to me, but not with a swing set in it. My swing set days are over. Outdoor space is also important because I have a dog and because I'm going to start a garden. As far as size, probably nothing less than 600 square feet.
We like the appliances.
We like stainless steel appliances.
If we have to see a million tiny houses, we're gonna find your perfect house.
I love that. That's why I hired you.
Neither one of us will settle for anything less than what he really wants.
If she says, this is it, it probably will be it.
Lyle's working with local real estate agent Nico Esposito, who wants to start Lyle off with a model home that's in a tiny house community.
Landscaping is amazing.
Well, I love the design, actually.
Super efficient, brand new build. This is 600 square feet, and this comes in at 115,000.
Wow. It's a little higher than I expected.
I know, this is a little higher than you wanted. Once you see it, you'll see the value for the price point.
Beautiful.
Wow. This is really cool.
Look at that view.
How high are the ceilings?
These are 9 feet. It really feels bigger than it is.
Even my girlfriends with the big heels can get in the front door.
Absolutely.
RuPaul can walk right on in here. It's great. It's like a Palm Springs party house. We can have cocktails indoors, outdoors.
We don't have to have anybody go in the back bedroom because there's so much space here and outside.
What kind of party are we having?
But I'm just saying.
The only thing that I'm worried about is lack of privacy. That's like high on my list.
I do think you have that here, but remember, this is just one of the models. So each have a slight different variation, a slight different orientation that may suit you better.
Great.
So these windows not only are gorgeous through here, these are low E, super efficient, dual glazed windows, and they run all through the house.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful light for you to do your art.
She's my kitchen expert, so I want her to okay
Well,
everything.
I love the fact that it's all stainless appliances. That's exactly what you're looking for. And you have to have a gas stove. I know you don't
It's
cook,
very cool, but you have to teach me how to cook.
I'll come over and cook for you if it's a gas stove. Everything that I would definitely have to have, it has. And I love that sink.
That's a dog wash and sink if I've ever seen one.
There you go.
Look.
The double door
Yeah.
refrigerator.
It's not only full size, you have French doors side by side.
Fast ice for a fast cocktail.
That's right. Now, directly behind you, check it out, is the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I like this. I like the gray and a full-size mirror.
You have a pocket door to separate your vanity.
Goodbye, girls. I like the shower, but I think I kind of like a tub.
You do have a lot of space here for a tiny house.
Well, it's privacy. It's very nice to have this private
Yeah.
from this.
You ready to move on?
Yes.
Let's go. One of the most cool rooms here is your bedroom.
I like the fact that they're mirrored closet doors.
So you have a
Oh,
built-in
that's
dresser,
nice.
which
Yeah.
has a vanity top, and that vanity top is the same quartz that was in that bathroom, so you have some visual continuity, which is great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I like that a
really
lot.
nice.
What size bed is this?
This is
queen?
a queen. Yes,
Okay.
it's a queen.
So you could actually put a king in here and still have enough room for two side
absolutely.
tables. Wow.
This is nice.
This is really nice.
So this is
Really
the incredible wraparound deck. This is all about outside living. This is about coming out and relaxing, morning coffee, or having cocktails and barbecues with your friends. You have overhangs on each end of the house for protection for sun. Okay, so there is a space rent with this property, and it's $650 a month.
Oh.
That includes water and trash and all the amenities at the clubhouse. And it has a dog park.
I like that, but
Yeah.
we're really way over
$650.
budget now, huh? $650 more every month, plus
Yeah.
the $115. I didn't know about that. There's a couple of issues like privacy still, and I think the rent is an issue. So
Okay.
that may play a big part in my decision. There really wasn't room for a garden.
Okay.
It seems a lot bigger than it actually is for a tiny house. I do understand what you're saying about the privacy and the rent fee per month. That is extra. It's something that we just have to think about and outweigh the bad from the good.
Lyle is seeing something with a lot more privacy, but it might be too remote.
Wow, we're in the middle of nowhere. Let's go, I got a cookie for you. Over here, over here.
With a $100,000 budget, Lyle and his dog Red are going tiny in Palm Springs, California. He wants something sleek and modern with outdoor space to garden. With his friend Christy along to help, Lyle has seen a tiny house with the style and amenities that he likes. But it doesn't offer the privacy that he wants and is over budget. Real estate agent Nico Esposito now wants Lyle to see something much more private on the outskirts of town.
Wow, we're in the middle of nowhere.
You wanted privacy.
We got it here.
So this is a homestead cabin. It's on 2.5 acres.
Wow.
I can do a lot of gardening here.
That's a garden and art.
Yeah.
This would be great for Red.
And maybe some more dogs. A whole rescue center.
start a rescue.
Yeah, we could start a rescue here.
At 408 square feet, it's $145,000.
That's definitely over budget.
That's a lot of over budget, huh?
This house is definitely over Lyle's budget. However, there's so many features and cool things to this house, I really wanted to show it to him. I wanted to show you something that gave you a lot of privacy for your dog, for your art, so I'm excited to show you this.
Horses, ponies, everything we can have out here. Wow. We got everything in one room. We got a bedroom,
Yep.
a dining room, a kitchen, and a corduroy couch.
I don't think that comes with this property, though.
For $145?
Well, I could maybe make that happen.
Okay, thank you.
So a really cool fact, this is considered a homestead cabin. And the government issued to anyone who wanted to come out 160 acres free if you lived on it for 5 years and sustained it. Once you did that, the land then became yours free.
So this house is history.
Pioneer's house.
Yeah. You're a pioneer.
Modern pioneers, I love
Modern, yeah. You know what I like is I like just the basic core of it. I really like the floors are cement. I like the windows. Of course, I love the privacy.
Yeah.
Not a neighbor for miles.
And it has a lot of really cool outdoor living space. It's pretty special here.
The house is different, funky, and mismatched. We would have to gut the whole thing and spend a ton of money to do it. The view is beautiful, but this is actually tiny for a tall person, don't you think?
Yeah, it's lowered for the view, I think.
You can't really lean over and cook.
These could definitely be altered to whatever modern specifications you want.
You could definitely modernize this place, but it will cost you. You will have to spend money to get it the style that you want. It's definitely not turnkey ready. Wow.
What bathroom? No shower, no tub.
Remember I told you about the really cool outdoor space?
Oh,
Well,
right.
guess what? There's a very unique bathroom outside.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Look at all this. Look.
Look at all the space. Wow, look at how nice this is.
Look at that view. I mean, that's like $1 million view, right?
This is a space that really drew me to this property, and this is something you wanted. You wanted privacy, you wanted a lot of space, you wanted outdoor living. I know you love parties. You can
Yes.
have dinner parties, you can have cocktails, and you have a contained space here for your dog, Red. And here's a second bathroom.
Amazing, huh? Crazy. Look at this, a shower
Very
outside.
cool.
Isn't this incredible?
Oh, look at
Wow.
this tub. I gotta try this out.
I could,
gotta
be,
try
I could be
this
your
out.
psychiatrist while
This
you're in
is
the
perfect.
bathtub.
You get in too.
Okay, we'll
Come
see if
on.
I fit.
And can you get the champagne, please?
Isn't this amazing?
It's beautiful.
Very cool. I love the tub. I love the shower. I mean, I kind of like the outdoor better than the indoor. I love the yard. I could see myself in this house painting. Of course, when you say 2.5 acres is a lot of property. The budget is pretty high, and it's kind of way out here.
You are a little far out.
A little isolated. It'd be just me and the dog.
Right.
What do you think?
I love it. I love the outdoor space. I think it's over budget, but I think Red would love this place.
Yeah, we can't buy a house for a dog.
That's true. That's true.
Lyle is now seeing something more budget-friendly, but there's always a trade-off.
Kind of reminds me of a cheap hotel, but
Can we have dinner parties at your
who's
house?
cooking?
I'm not cooking, that's for sure.
Lyle is going tiny in Palm Springs, California. With a budget of $100,000 and the help of his friend Christy, he's hoping for a modern space for entertaining and painting. He's seen a sleek new build that's his style, but it's lacking privacy and outdoor space and is over budget. Next was a much more private option with outdoor space for himself and his dog Red, but it's out of his price range. Real estate agent Nico Esposito has now found Lyle a cost-efficient option in a park model home community.
As you can see, you're surrounded by really great mountains, and you have palm trees, and this is the property.
Wow, this looks really nice. Clean lines and brand new. White and green, I like that.
Yeah, brand new build. It's 400 square feet and $69,999.
Wow, that's great.
amazing.
We could have two of those,
Yes.
you over here and me over there.
Yes.
So there is space rent here. It's $450 a month, and that includes a lot of really great amenities, 10 spas, all natural hot spring water.
That's healing water.
Yeah.
Love that.
Of course, what I love more than anything is this amazing outdoor space.
Oh yeah, the fire pit.
A fire
Great.
pit, TV set, nice lounge chairs. We could have some nice parties out here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's perfect for you. There's also privacy.
This is really nice.
Thank you. Wow, this is nice.
Yeah, I think this is good. I like the high ceilings, nice and tall.
These are almost 10 feet high here, so it brings in a lot of light and it gives you volume, so it doesn't feel as small.
I like the white walls. I like that kind of picture of palm trees.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And you have your living room space here. You have your couch, you have sides tables, you have a chair. And then you have really cool space-saving feature, which is their built-ins. And again, that's more storage. And you have a cute bistro table, which actually opens up.
Cute.
Let's try this.
Just like that.
Wow,
And you
that's
can have another
nice.
person here.
Yeah, that's great.
Or some champagne cocktails and breakfast.
Cheers, mimosas. Can we talk about these lights? What are they?
Flying saucers.
This is a solar tube that's mixed in with these lights. It's like a skylight, but it allows light to come in, but it doesn't let heat in. So when it's really hot out in the summer, it's not gonna bring in extra heat to the house, so they're
nice.
efficient.
I
Well,
like
let's
that.
talk about the appliances. They're white. They would definitely have to be replaced. But with all the money that you're saving, you could put it into the place to make it really look like the way you want it to look.
And what do you think of the kitchen?
I'm a little concerned about privacy. I can see my neighbor is like 5 inches away.
They're a little close.
Yeah, I mean, you may not have a lot of privacy here, but the budget is amazing.
Another great thing about this kitchen, you actually have real wood cabinets.
Which is rare.
It's a great feature.
Yeah.
And not only are they great wood cabinets, you actually have a lot of cabinets, so you have space in this kitchen.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a full-size kitchen.
Yeah.
I would rather have a larger sink.
I don't know. And then the other thing is that the fridge seems smaller than a normal size
Right.
fridge. And that is something you have to think about because of the depth and the space. I don't know if you would be able to put a normal size fridge in that space.
Right. So here's the bathroom.
It's not bad. That's a nice size.
It's a walk-in shower.
There is a window, and it's got one of those solar tunnels.
You're close, it's a solar tube. But yes, it has another one in here.
I don't know.
More flying saucers.
Style-wise, not so much.
This is the bedroom.
Can 3 of us fit in here?
We're in here, come on in.
What size is this bed?
It's a queen.
Boy, you had to stuff her in here.
It's a little small in here.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of a cheap hotel, but but there are a couple windows. The ceilings are high, and there's some mirrors.
The mirrors definitely open up the room.
I presume their bed is right there
That's your neighbor.
where our bed is.
That is your
neighbor.
Wow.
It's under budget. We could take it and just redo it any way we want to.
True. Put a wall up there.
Yeah, exactly. That was nice.
I like that. For the price, I think it's an incredible deal. I've heard about those healing pools, so that's really interesting to me.
The spa, the pools, it has a gym, and it has a restaurant on site.
The price you can't beat.
Right. It's clean, it's new, but white appliances.
I know it's not the modern, sleek design that you're looking for, but we could do a lot on the inside to make it feel that way. I think Red would love it. And I also think that there's enough room back here to have your garden.
I think you're absolutely right, and I like it. It's really peaceful. There's a lot of positives, but I don't like there's no privacy in the bedroom.
That's true. That could be an issue.
After seeing several ways to go tiny, will Lyle stay under budget? Or will he break the bank for privacy and style?
Okay, so are you ready to make the decision?
No.
Lyle and his dog Red are going tiny in Palm Springs, California. With a budget of $100,000, it's time for him to decide on his new tiny home.
So what did you think about the modern tiny? It was $115,000.
This one is a model that can be customized.
It was 600 square feet, and it's $650 a month space rent, but that includes amenities.
Privacy was an issue. There wasn't much space for a garden.
Right, but she said that there were larger lots, so you could have your garden. And the only thing is that space rent, which seemed a little high. So what did you think about the funky tiny? It was $145,000. It was 408 square feet.
The privacy was amazing. 2.5 acres.
No one will come visit you.
No, there was a lot of things to like about it. It had the funky bathtub, it had a shower outside. It's pretty cool to have 2.5 acres all to yourself. You could have animals, and there's a lot of really great things. It had great views.
Let's talk about the Hot Springs tiny. That one was $69,999. It was 400 square feet, and the space rent was $450 a month. And that was including amenities.
That one had a lot of really great things.
The healing hot springs are amazing. They're really supposed to help a lot. And then there's a restaurant on the property, which is also really, really great.
But I was concerned with privacy. Remember, that bedroom window was looking right at the next door neighbors.
Okay, but you could have your garden.
Yeah. It was nice, it was brand new, and the price is so good we could buy two and put them together.
Yes, or I could live next door, you could live next door, we could just be next door neighbors.
It's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. You ready to make the decision?
No. If I have to eliminate one, it's gonna be the funky, tiny one.
Yeah.
The price is wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that it's definitely overpriced. We're down to two.
Modern Palm Springs is all about location, design, everything is new, stainless steel. And the other one I like, you know, the hot springs and the pools, and the price is right
Yeah,
for the
the
other
price
one.
is amazing on the second one.
I'd like to go with Modern Palm Springs.
Yay!
I love that.
I loved that for
Yeah.
you. I think it's perfect.
Red, you like the new house? Yeah. Red and I moved in about 45 days ago. We couldn't be happier. How's that new sink? You're not sure about that? There's some other dogs here that he gets along with, so he's happier than he's ever been. Shake, shake, shake.
The model Lyle toured was listed at $115,000, and in the end, he paid $113,000.
I made a couple changes compared to the model that we originally saw. Mine has cement pads and it has a bigger backyard. We planted trees and bushes, and in a few more months, I'll have a total private backyard, plus the room to start a small garden. What do you think about that? What about that? I'm excited about starting my art again. We have started to design a pod which will fit in the backyard that's just for painting. I love everything about this little house. I mean, from the floors to the ceilings to the windows to the lighting. I got absolutely more than I wanted. I love the community. It's really a great group of people that are moving in and buying these tiny homes.
I think Lyle made the best decision. I really enjoyed the tiny house hunting experience. I love being with Lyle, so anytime I'm with him, we have a good time.
I would have ended up maybe with white appliances if it hadn't been for her.
That's true.
535 vines of Petit Verdot.
I'm Cori, and I'm an IT consultant.
I'm John, I'm an attorney. We currently live in West Virginia, and we have a winery.
It's definitely a labor of love.
Yeah, this was not easy to put in.
Yeah. The crazy idea of owning a winery occurred to us 10 or so years ago, sitting at a winery. John describes it as our teeth were purple, but it was this idea that, you know, we enjoy doing this as a hobby. Wouldn't it be great if we could do more of this in our lives?
Every spare moment we had, we would chase down properties, envisioning where we would set up our vineyard and maybe a house, and finally settled on a property in Waterford.
They sold their home when they decided to buy the winery and have been staying at John's parents' house while they make plans to live on the vineyard.
If we put the tiny house here, and it won't block any of the view for the patrons.
Yeah, that's true. It was my idea to go tiny. It was really important, even though we might have to downsize our lifestyle to be able to live here at the vineyard. I think this space will be great. It gives us enough room to be able to build a large enough house that we'll be comfortable in. Our budget is $85,000, and we're hoping to get somewhere around 400 square feet.
With future plans to expand the vineyard and plant more grapes, they'd like their tiny house to be on wheels so they can move it throughout the 23-acre property as needed.
Let's say that we put a deck on the roof of the tiny house, and that way we'll be able to see the mountains, the vineyard, and take in all the beautiful scenery.
When it comes to style, mine is mid-century modern, and then on the interior, something light, bright.
I am a little bit different in the sense that I like a rustic outdoors feel. I also like exposed wood.
I'm not crazy about the idea of loft living. I want a main level bedroom. If there is a loft, I definitely do not want a ladder. I would much prefer stairs because having a 3-year-old and another one on the way, to me, that's just a big hazard.
I was very particular about the fact that I wanted to make sure we had a full-size bathroom, and I don't want a bedroom that can fit anything less than a queen-size bed.
They've enlisted the help of tiny house builder Chris Angstadt, who will be showing them several models that are all customizable.
I want you to take a look at this model. It's 412 square feet, so it's very close to where you want to be.
Okay, that's pretty good size. How much are we talking here, Chris?
$85,000 on this model as it sits, so I know it's at the top there.
Right there.
Yep.
So hopefully we're gonna love the interior. Do we want to have to make any changes?
You're gonna love it.
Oh, wow, this is huge.
This is Cori.
We got a little bit of wood in here.
Yeah? All right, well.
I'm immediately drawn to the kitchen.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, this is nice with the full-size appliances. And I do like that there are open shelves and then we've got cabinets down here. The functionality of this kitchen, I think, would really work for our family.
I don't know. I feel it's a little sterile and cold.
I know it doesn't have your rustic feel.
No, not really.
Well-
Well, you got it started with the floor. I do like that.
I like it too. Something we can agree on.
One thing.
Yeah.
Look, stairs.
With storage in the sides.
Right in here. There we go.
And I know you're looking for lots of storage.
And I can see all of Leo's toys filling these up.
Yes.
So 2 sets of stairs, obviously.
2 lofts.
Yep.
But is there a main floor bedroom?
No main level bedroom in this one.
I don't know about that.
This is exactly what you wanted. It's your space. You have the stairs.
I don't want Leo climbing up and down these stairs. And the stairs take up a lot of room, which we could use for, you know, space for the family.
They really do. They kind of come at you and fill up the entire room. What if we got rid of one of the staircases and did a ladder to the other side?
That's doable. We'll just have to reconfigure the inside and you won't have that couch across from
have
it.
your
Not
fireplace.
doable at all. I am completely against a ladder. That is a deal breaker for me.
What about a fire pole? Slide?
Perhaps.
So there's a lot here for Cori.
Yep.
What's here for me?
The bathroom, John.
Oh, all right. There it is. This does not feel like I'm in a tiny house.
Yeah, you got room.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Yes.
you could probably use a bigger sink, but look behind you, Cori. That is a full-size shower.
Yeah, definitely could fit a pretty decent amount of babies.
And you got good space over here for storage.
Perfect.
And hanging clothes.
Oh, great. Yes.
So it does have a closet. I know that's important.
That's definitely important.
How about we look at the lofts? I choose this one. You go that way.
Okay, I'll race you.
Good size.
I still want my main floor bedroom. I do like the railing up here. This definitely makes it feel a little safer.
That's good for Leo. I don't see how I could get up to a rooftop deck, though.
No, we're gonna have to change the roof line.
Would that bring it down lower?
It's gonna be a flat roof in that area.
This is about as low as I'd want the ceilings. I mean, this is the max as far as how close I want it to my
Yeah.
head.
I love the color, the full-size appliances in the kitchen, and that was a very usable space, I think, for our family, which is great.
I do like the high ceilings. I, of course, love my bathroom. I like the design. I think it definitely captures a lot of what you want to see in a house, but it takes a lot away from what I want to see. In fact, the only things I do see are small elements like the wood.
I definitely like this space, and I feel it's gonna fit our family. I just wish that more of that square footage was on the main level and not in a loft.
So here we are at the top of our price. I don't really see how we can work in a rooftop deck.
It's gonna increase the budget substantially.
So today, they're seeing another option.
This is a tiny house.
It is a tiny house. So
All right.
this is 272 square feet.
It is definitely very tiny.
Yes.
I'm a little skeptical. We're expecting to be a family of 4, and I cannot imagine all 4 of us living in a space that's that small.
It's only $65,000, so you got plenty of room to work with here.
The porch is adorable. I love the porch.
That doesn't count as a deck.
No.
Oh, it doesn't.
So what's going on with this roof line? Oh, I'm not getting my deck on top of this.
No rooftop deck on this one.
Okay. So what do we have going on right here?
You got propane, you also got battery bank, which will allow you around the vineyard to move the house around without being connected to the utilities.
I like that option a lot. With 23 acres, we have space to move. so,
Flexibility.
yeah.
You guys want to take a look at the inside?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, wow.
I love the wood. This ceiling is awesome.
There's some wood, but there's also some white.
Yeah,
so.
no, this is great. And is that a fireplace?
This is the propane heater. That right there is the fireplace.
Oh, wait a
wow.
second. Look at that. Fireplace, check.
Yep.
Fireplace
Exposed wood, check.
Yes.
Painted walls, check.
Yes, and even though it's tiny, you did manage to fit a nice-sized couch
full-size
in here.
couch.
This feels very
And
comfortable.
look at this kitchen. This is pretty cool.
But the sink is incredibly tiny. I guess tiny sink, tiny home.
Tiny sink. Yep.
You're not giving a bath to a baby in that.
Yeah, I'm feeling very claustrophobic right now in the kitchen. Would there be any way to expand this at all?
Yes, absolutely. So we can widen it.
Okay.
And then bigger countertop space and maybe some upper cabinets. Give you some full-size appliances. I know these are very small in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I love this. This reminds me of the chateau or cabin style that I really am in love with.
Great.
Time out, bathroom.
Bathroom. Take a look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. I don't think that we could do this with a family.
Definitely not. Can you even fit in that shower?
I mean, it's got a high ceiling, but
Yeah.
I can't take a shower.
Oh, my
in this.
goodness.
I mean,
And I can't imagine washing any babies in here either. I think we'd have to completely reconfigure this.
Yes. We have $20,000 to work with because this is way below our budget. What's on the other side of that wall? That'd give more room for the bathroom.
That's a storage closet.
Oh, okay.
Now, I do see 2 ladders, so no downstairs bedroom, obviously, unless
No.
this is a sleeper sofa.
It is a sleeper sofa.
Downstairs bedroom?
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Can we go up to the loft?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. This ain't bad at all. This is a lot of space.
Now, it's a king-size loft up there.
Oh, king size. I like that.
Okay. Is there room for any storage up there?
There actually is. You could put a table, and I could actually
Okay.
fit some clothes up here. Do you want to see what that one looks like?
Yeah,
Corey,
let's check
this
it out.
out.
There's definitely some space up here, but I can't see our family sleeping in these 2 lofts. And again, the ladders just make me really nervous. I'm getting down.
Chris, how can we do stairs?
We can do actually stairs coming from either side, and then also you can use those steps for additional storage. Depending on how we design them, you can get storage in the side or even in the front.
I definitely think it is a little more your cabin style, but it was actually really cute. And I do like that it has the capability to go off grid because then we could place it anywhere on the property.
Absolutely.
That we need to. I think one of my big concerns with the place are those ladders, and I absolutely have to have my main floor bedroom.
I mean, we're on the right track, but no rooftop deck. And I know that the bathroom needs to get bigger, but in that effort, we're probably looking at a higher price point, aren't we?
The more square feet that we increase the home, obviously the price is going to go up, but you got plenty of room to work with.
We could probably get some of those nice expansions and maybe get some of those full-sized appliances.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the reason I wanted to show this to you, because this is one of my favorite ones.
I see why.
Yeah.
It really does have a great charm.
So today, they're trying again.
Wanted to show you this 28-foot gooseneck.
I don't know if I could see this in the vineyard. It doesn't really go with our aesthetic.
Keep in mind, guys, it can be completely customized for your taste and your needs, but the layout is what's most important right now.
What are the specs on this model?
It's 315 square feet, and it's listed for $88,500.
Ooh, that's,
Top of our price.
and not quite as big as I'd like.
What about the roof? Could I put a deck up there?
Absolutely, but it will increase your budget quite a bit.
Wow.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of wood in here.
Yeah, a lot of wood. I love it. It's like a cabin.
So let's take a look at this kitchen here first.
We are in the kitchen.
You're
I
in it.
have the kitchen.
I don't know. I kind of wanted some full-size appliances, and I think we could get more counter space.
Sure.
So I'm looking at this living area. I don't know how comfy this would be. I can't imagine kind of lounging and watching the TVs up there.
Oh, there
and
it is.
I don't know that this necessarily would work to be able to have a family kind of gather. So
Understand.
I see that we have a main floor bedroom, but that does not look big enough even to put a full-size twin, let alone a queen-size bed.
Yeah, no, that would have to go upstairs in
Up
the
the
ladder
ladder.
access. Yeah.
Up we go.
What do you think? Got some room, right?
Yeah, it's actually kind of neat up here. I would have space for my queen-size mattress.
the ladder for me is definitely a deal breaker. I mean, just imagining having this around and Leo trying to get up and down.
We're in a tiny house, and every tiny house I've seen has either a staircase or a ladder.
And this ladder will store away, so it's out the way for you.
So now we have access to the bathroom.
Yes.
The shower's good. I have real problems with this toilet, though.
That is a RV style toilet.
You know, I'm in here with baby and me, and I'm already cramped. The space next door, as much as, you know, maybe that could be a Leo bedroom or what, I think I would want more space in this bathroom.
I don't know. I can wash my hands while I'm sitting on the toilet. It's pretty efficient.
In the gooseneck section, we have the upper bedroom. I want you guys to check it out.
Oh, wow.
This is really nice, actually. It's pretty spacious.
Wow. It is a bedroom.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's only a few feet down. It's not a ladder,
Yeah.
but it definitely feels like a separate space that isn't too far away from the main living area.
This is great. Getting up here wasn't too bad. I feel more comfortable with it. It's definitely something I could compromise on. Well, the bedroom was definitely the highlight. I think it's a, you know, good compromise with the stairs. I'm still not crazy about the idea of having a ladder in the place at all. And the kitchen for me is just the appliances are not full size. There's no oven. I mean, I'm not a gourmet chef, but I need more than just a stovetop.
Benefit is a lot of wood. I do like the fact we have high ceilings.
I don't know if that's a benefit.
Benefit, John, is a lot of wood, but we have high ceilings, and I know that this roof can handle my deck.
Really pushing for that deck.
I am.
Yes.
So with everything you guys are asking for, I definitely feel like you're gonna go over your budget.
Having seen several customizable options, they're ready to decide which one their growing family will call home. They saw a 412 square foot contemporary cottage for $85,000 that can be fully customized.
It definitely gave us the square footage we needed.
It was nice to walk in and immediately see stairs.
Yes.
We don't think we would need 2 sets of stairs because we'd want more space in the main living area.
Okay.
But it hit 2 things very important for Cori and myself. For me, a full-size bathroom. For Cori, a full-size kitchen.
So in that home, we just need to eliminate possibly a set of steps.
Expand it out a little bit, and that might
Absolutely.
be a solution that would give Cori more space in the living area.
Let's talk about the rustic red door cabin. That was 272 square feet, but it was only 65,000, so we have a lot of room to work with there.
That was definitely what I like as far as the aesthetics. I like the exposed wood.
And the fireplace was nice, and it had a full-size couch. But two lofts, 2 sets of ladders,
Right.
that was definitely not my cup of tea.
And we can add stairs to any of these with the ladders. Keep that in mind.
Let's talk about that white gooseneck.
Okay.
So that was 315 square feet and $88,500.
It makes me nervous. I wasn't crazy about the wood. I'd prefer something lighter, maybe white or gray on the interior,
Okay.
and the exterior definitely wasn't doing it for me. I did really like the idea of having that bedroom. Stairs didn't seem too difficult to get up and down.
One of the biggest sacrifices seemed to be the bathroom. I could not have that be my bathroom if that
Right,
was
that
our
was
home.
awful small.
And the ladder definitely makes me nervous.
Right.
I'm absolutely concerned, though, because we're already making changes to it, and as it stands, the dollar signs are clearly adding up.
And it doesn't even include that rooftop deck that you're dreaming of.
Do you want to see little grapes, buddy?
Yeah.
You gonna help pick them?
Yeah.
The house arrived a couple days ago.
And it took a little longer than we expected. After about 7 months, we now finally get to move in, and we're very excited to, but at this point, as you can see, we now have our little girl.
She looks like a little grape.
She does look like a little grape.
Yeah, she's our little grape.
We named her Cressa, and she is just the sweetest little thing. Her brother couldn't love her more, so we're off to a good start. Wine glass from our travels.
Thank you.
Well, we did go over the budget a little bit. We wanted to spend $85,000 and push closer to $95,000. Part of the reason for that is the deck on the rooftop.
And we definitely upgraded the appliances, and I got some custom tile work. Chris did a great job. He really gave us the elements that we loved about the 2 models.
It was like a Goldilocks situation where we found the right porridge temperature by taking one element from each of the homes.
In the white gooseneck, where we're standing was actually the bathroom and an ancillary room that really didn't have much purpose. We've now turned it into a big room where we can spend most of our time.
And now we have a private bathroom that's off in the middle of the tiny house, and we can have a full-size shower, a full toilet, and it doesn't feel as crammed.
The things that we liked about the gooseneck was having that main floor bedroom, but I didn't like how it had the loft on the other side of the house. So with this one, we moved that loft over to the bedroom area, so we almost have kind of zones in our house.
Hey, Leo, do you like your tiny house?
Yeah.
Do you like your clubhouse?
Yeah.
Leo got his space. He's got his own little bed with a nice little play area underneath, and he'll be sharing the room with Cressa. And then you just need to take a couple more steps and you're in the loft, so John and I have our own little private space as well. We decided to have some fun with the kitchen, so we decided to go with navy colored cabinets, but then keep it light on top with white, and we combined the kitchen with the main living area because that's where we're gonna spend the most time as a family.
Aren't you glad we got a deck? Look at this view.
This actually is really nice.
I told you. Admittedly, I pushed very hard for a deck, and we ended up getting it because our builder was able to come with a great concept where we can go from the loft right to the rooftop.
Which is nice. I'm glad that we could compromise because there were definitely things that I wanted that he had to compromise on. I got my mid-century style chandelier, and I was able to incorporate, I think, a lot of that mid-century modern that I really love.
Oh, that is a good job. I'm Bev. I currently work as a professional pet photographer. I'm also a veterinarian. As long as it involves dogs, I'm happy. Right now, I'm living just outside of Greenville, South Carolina with friends. I've got my dogs, Hendrik and Watson, with me. I was living in a 2,400 square foot house, and I just sat back one day and looked around and thought that I live in my office, my kitchen, and perhaps my family room, and I just didn't need all that space. So I decided it was time to downsize. Once I decided to go tiny, I thought who better to enlist for help than my best friend Molly.
We met in 2009, Bev and I. Bev was teaching a photography workshop in Chicago.
Molly is the one who raised her hand and said, would this be a good time for me to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. So we continue to struggle with her photography skills, but it gives us an excuse to continue to travel and try.
Lots of work is necessary.
We have an amazing time together.
Travel buddies, drinking buddies, had a great time.
But we don't camp.
We do not camp.
No. She's helped me make a lot of decisions in my life, and she always helps me go down that logical, rational process.
I'm not sure it's always logic that you're using.
It is to me.
Okay. I guess I feel my role in helping Bev with this purchase of a tiny house is just trying to bring some reason and sanity to it. I think that you've got the whole aesthetic thing down. You know what you want. But I think that I'm gonna help you just be practical.
My budget is $80,000. I'd like to stay at 80 or below if possible. There's nothing about this that I like.
That's awful. Oh, I like that a lot.
I do too, right? Outside living space.
Yeah.
I'd love to find a tiny house that has some sort of outdoor space. I think that's part of the beauty of living in a tiny house is I get to spend more time outside. I think a modern look for me is going to be really important. I love the clean lines that will make it feel a little more open for me.
You know, I'm looking at all these stairs and I just keep thinking about your dogs.
You see this big step here? This is why I say I can't do this with the dogs. Like, I don't know that I could get up that last step.
You might need your tiny grappling hook.
I'd like a bedroom on the main floor. I have 2 dogs, and they tend to like to sleep in bed with me, and I don't know if they could get into a loft.
I like that, right?
That could be a workspace for me. I do work a lot at my computer editing photos as well as for my other job. So some sort of area that I could have set up as an office space would absolutely help a lot.
Even though Bev has no experience towing anything, she wants a place on wheels she can hitch to her truck and travel around with. Until then, she'll just rent land locally.
So here's a kitchen, and this is a full-size range.
It is. I'm surprised you knew that. So do you think you'll start cooking?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
But it's pretty. Though I don't really cook a lot, I love to look at kitchens, and I'd really love to find one with a nice solid surface and modern appliances. I don't need room for pots and pans.
Right.
I can put
Cameras will go.
They could go in the oven.
It's a good piece of logic there.
Aren't you excited?
I don't know. I think I'm terrified.
It'll be fun. Seriously? I love the outdoor space.
My family and I actually built this one.
Did you actually swing a hammer?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So this greenhouse porch is actually on its own trailer. So if you move it, you move it in 2 separate units.
So now I need 2 trucks.
You need 2 trucks. This has a lot of the modern elements that you were looking for in a house. There's cedar shiplap on this side, and then these black windows actually add to a modern look on a house.
It's beautiful. Oh, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
This is great.
I could do flowers everywhere and have flowers all summer. I just hadn't thought about it because I didn't think about a greenhouse in a tiny house. Can we check out the swing?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll drive since you can't touch the ground.
No, that's true. I see myself with a glass of wine in the evening and coffee in the morning and my dog's on the porch. I can read a book. Oh my. How big is it?
323 square feet.
Okay, well that's good. I was hoping for over 300. How much is the house?
So this one is $81,000, and then there's a $450 a month lot rental fee.
Over your budget. If you're going to go over budget when buying a house, you better really make sure it's what you want.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow, Bev.
Look at the light in here.
It's really open because there's no hanging lights.
One question, because this fits so beautifully, like, is the furniture included?
The furniture is included.
This piece is beautiful.
It is.
So this is actually cherry wood. It was actually cut down on this property. But also, this will pivot out.
Wow.
This. And you can seat 4 people and be a table.
I love it.
I'm seeing a loft upstairs. Is there a downstairs bedroom?
There's not a downstairs bedroom.
I did want a downstairs bedroom. It's just something to consider.
It's just another thing to consider.
I love the kitchen.
So this is quartz. So it's like virtually no maintenance.
I just like that it looks nice. I love the counter. Love it.
I love this stove. I'm seeing some cooking going on here.
And when you visit, I will allow you to cook. This is perfect.
Okay.
All right, let's try these stairs.
Okay, Bev, here we go.
This isn't bad. There's headroom.
But what about Hendrick and Watson on these stairs?
Yeah, it's still a possibility they could not do these stairs. You're right.
I have to be honest, I don't know if we're gonna find a loft that those dogs are gonna be able to get up into. There's also some cool features over here. You can see some floating nightstands. They're really pretty. And then we have these 2 little lights here.
I like that. I like the barn door.
I love that barn door.
Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, this is nice. And there's a shower, which is fine. I don't need a bath. Was this the washer?
Yeah, so that's the washer dryer combo.
You know, if we had a stackable, then I would lose all the space.
Exactly.
That's nice. Traditional toilet.
Which was high on your list.
I like the sink, and I really don't need a big sink in a bathroom.
Well, it's a good thing because that's not a big sink.
I love the greenhouse. I know I'll do something creative in there. It's the clean lines, those modern lines I was looking for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you like that.
And the kitchen is stunning. It really is. It's got everything you need. However, it's too expensive.
I would be pushing it, I know that. And I still have the land rental.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$450 a month.
Yeah.
If I take a loft bedroom, I have to accept that my dogs can't get up there. So I've got a lot to think about.
Much to think about.
I do.
So today, builder Melody Aho is showing them something with a ground floor bedroom.
Oh my, is that it?
It is really big, isn't it?
It is a big one.
It's a beast.
So it's kind of like an English cottage style. It has like these 2 different styles of siding. It has the batten board and the traditional in 2 different colors.
And how much was this?
$74,900.
And the square footage?
344 square feet.
So it's under budget.
It is under budget. That's great. Does it come with land?
No, this one does not come with land.
Okay, so I'd either have to rent land or buy.
Being under budget is great, but I am concerned about the extra expense for land.
I don't know how I would process moving this.
You need a big truck, so you just have to make friends with my husband.
If her husband's not around, are you gonna make yourself a trucker boyfriend? Go to a truck stop and wear something real pretty?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help with that.
Oh my.
It really feels big to me, Beth.
I know.
I really think you could live here.
I have a convert. She's starting to believe. Look at this. This is handmade.
Oh yeah. Pivots up like this. Some storage underneath.
Put your computer there. Copper, Bev.
It's beautiful. Is it hard to take care of?
It's not hard, and it actually gets better with age.
But I'm looking over here. Is this the only range
Yes,
in here?
2 burners.
Wow.
Do you have a problem with this?
I do have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with this. I get more counter space, and I get more storage. I guess there's no oven at all.
There actually is a little oven right over here. You can.
See?
That's got Bev written all over it.
It is. It's adorable. Oh, look, there's a toast button.
It would work if you're just going to make toast the rest of your life. I think it's pretty limiting.
Molly thinks it's a pretend oven. To me, any oven that lets me push a button that says cookie, I'll take it.
That easy fake oven is only good for pretend cooking. If you want to go on a diet, come over to Bev's house for dinner.
And then I guess I need to think about the dogs in here. They're obviously going to be
downstairs dogs.
Downstairs dogs. They're not going to get up these stairs. I don't know if I'm going to get up the stairs, frankly. Oh, there's a ton of room up here. I can almost stand up. I could sit like this. Like it'd be like a tiny chair. Like I could do it.
You look completely insane.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. And look, there's a bedroom.
Downstairs bedroom like you asked for.
I gotta say, it feels small to me.
I knew you would say that.
For a tiny house bedroom, it is a bigger bedroom. But this has the nice tall ceilings, lots of white. You can get a queen in here.
But what if this was an office? Dog beds? I could sleep in the loft. I really can't believe I'm considering it. This would work. This makes me really excited.
Okay.
I love the inside. It's really a livable space for me. Then I get out here and remember I don't have anywhere to park it. I love the living area. The bathroom's awesome.
The kitchen concerns me. It's just
the
a 2-burner range is just really not enough.
I really need to listen to her because at times she's right.
Most times, often.
Probably a big negative for me is there's just no porch or outside living space.
Yeah.
I really had my heart set on that.
Well, you really can build anything you want for a porch.
Just get your checkbook out.
Right. Yeah.
I love the style. Is it Craftsman?
Yes,
I guess.
that's what
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, no, it's cute. I love the cedar shingles. The porch is way awesome.
Yeah.
I love the contrast with the horizontal siding. How much is this one?
So this one is $65,000. There's a $450 a month rental fee for the lot.
land. Okay. This is way under budget.
It is.
I'm liking this, Melody.
Yeah. How many square feet is it?
285.
Not liking that quite as much. Oh my, this is beautiful. This is really cute.
It's great.
From the outside, it didn't look quite this roomy.
Well, when they paint it white like this and keep the ceilings high, it feels so much bigger.
Okay.
It appears there's no downstairs bedroom. You were very clear that you didn't want that.
I realize that, but I think I need to consider it.
I think these stairs are a problem. You've got your 2 dogs. They are not going to like this one bit.
I don't want to rule it out just because of the loft. The other thing that's awesome are the French doors. I could do a dog gate at the end of the porch. Getting them to have a little outdoor breathing area helps me a lot. So let's look at storage.
Let's look at the storage.
Okay.
That shouldn't take too long.
No. Okay, I guess this looks like the biggest closet, right? So this would be my main,
This is
my
your
main
main
everything
hanging.
closet. So coats, clothing.
Bev, you are out of your mind.
I'm not remotely suggesting this is going to be easy. I just think I could probably make it work. This could be some kitchen storage and some desk storage as well. I can get my computer here on part of this. I could be right here. I can do my editing. Even though I don't cook, there's just something about kitchens for me.
Well, you love beautiful kitchens.
I do. This range is huge.
It's a really nice range. If you cooked, you would appreciate it.
It's not aptitude, it's attitude.
I think you're gonna love this bathroom.
I guess. It's way bigger than I thought. Traditional toilet. This is great. The shower stall is good. I don't mind not having a bathtub. I just really love that it's so big.
After you, ladies.
Let's see. Well, they're very steep. Watch your head, Mal.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Yeah, be
Oh,
careful.
Bev, I'm concerned.
Well, it's a little claustrophobic.
No, I don't know what you
But
mean.
there's
If I lived up on that loft, I'd have concussions and probably have to wear a helmet. It's just too short. I couldn't work with it.
Okay, so when I lie down, it's not claustrophobic at all.
Neither is lying down in a coffin. You know, climbing up here, that's just not going to work for your dogs.
I have to agree with you. They're not going to make those stairs.
Well, we could always add another railing on this side.
And then they could hold it with their paws while they go down. I love the modern look. I love those high ceilings and all the white, the wonderful counter space.
That was really nice.
Yeah,
Also, the bathroom was a really good size.
The bathroom is way bigger than I imagined.
Overall, the size is smaller than you wanted, but the price is amazing.
But there's this loft.
Yeah.
And I'm still not sure I can handle that.
The headroom was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is tight, and I just have to rethink this. I was set on a downstairs bedroom. I'm really glad you showed it to me. Like, there's a lot to consider here.
What did you think about the one with the greenhouse? 323 square feet, which was good, but it was $81,000 over your budget. In addition, you've got the land you have to rent at $450 a month.
That house is just beautiful. The windows, there's so many windows, there's so much natural light, but it is over budget. And I know I've got to deal with this loft bedroom.
You've got to think about your dogs, and it's just such an unknown if they will be able to go up those stairs to the loft. The kitchen was amazing.
I know, and the quartz countertop and the stove I'll never use.
Right.
My big concern is there's no dedicated workspace for me.
What did you think about the Beast, the big tiny house?
The Beast.
So that one was 74.9, 344 square feet.
Yeah, it was big. I love the outside of that. I like the 2 types of siding. It didn't have a porch, though.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's under budget, so I'd have a little money to build the outdoor porch.
The weakest area was the kitchen, as you know.
Yeah, you had a tantrum about the kitchen.
I did. I mean, the oven is ridiculous. It's like a dollhouse oven. It's an easy fake oven.
It just has little buttons, and you press it. It cooks the food that it said on the button.
Yeah, let me know how that works for you. The bedroom I thought was small.
But it's an extra room. If I can make the loft my bedroom, that downstairs would be an amazing office.
What about the Craftsman style? The price on that one was $65,000, way under your budget, which is awesome. Square footage, $285.
I mean, that will fund several years of travel budget for me.
Yeah.
That porch to me with the French doors, I still see a dog gate out there, and it's like adding another room to that house.
Loft was terrible.
I know. That counter and that workspace, it's everything I need for an office area. My heart is with the greenhouse.
Awesome. It's the right decision.
It is. I'm excited. That house is perfect for me.
Fantastic.
Right. I've been in my tiny house a couple of weeks. This house was listed at $81,000, and I'm so excited I got it for $78,000. All right, I'm liking this. I chose the greenhouse tiny in part because of the greenhouse, which I absolutely love, but I also just love all this open space, the windows, the natural light. It's just perfect for me. For now, I'm using the greenhouse as a greenhouse, and I've got some plants in it. But long term, I may actually use that for some extra seating space. Front hand, let's go. Dogs are still getting settled. So far, they're doing fine. We've got wooded paths to walk on. My favorite things about this tiny house starts with what's not in the house. It's the outside space. Hen, do you get the treat? Good job. The biggest compromise I had to make was accepting that I was going to be in a loft bedroom. But you know, it's really not that bad, and it gives me more space downstairs to live. I do love the kitchen, and you don't have to be a cook to love a kitchen. And the thing I'm still trying to figure out is how I'm going to work on my larger computer. That's still a work in progress, but I'll figure it out. And I really appreciate your help.
Next time, please call somebody else.
Right?
Bev and I always have fun together.
We do.
And the house she bought is fantastic.
My name is Britney, and I operate a beauty business online from home.
My name is Taylor. I've been doing ministry and being the stay-home dad.
Taylor is a very strategic person and type A. Since I have to be self-motivated in my business from home, he likes to make sure that I'm staying on track.
That's a nice way to say I'm micromanaging.
Towards our goals.
That is a big pet peeve of yours, though.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I would describe Britney as very driven, very caring.
Go, go, go! Hurry! Hurry! We have 2 little boys, Landon, and he's 6 years old, and Grayson, and he is 4. Finding a tiny house on wheels, so we have the freedom and flexibility to travel. We would love to show the boys more of the United States. I wanted to do something with our children while they're young and go on an adventure.
When she first came to me and she said, I want to live in a tiny house. And I was like, yeah, no. Do you see me? I am not built for a tiny house. There's no way. I'm 6'5".
Fast forward a couple months later, I said, well, I'm open to the idea. And so I ran with it.
With a budget of $100,000, they want something no larger than 400 square feet and are selling their current house to cover the cost of the new one.
Hopefully, with our budget, we can actually manage to pay off our tiny house. And so we will be 100% debt free, which is another big,
that's the goal.
Huge reason why we're doing this as well. We're not big campers, so the tiny house is going to be an interesting challenge for us. Yeah.
It'll be our version of glamping.
That's a word? Glamping?
Glam, camping. So you have a shower, you have all your home luxuries.
Oh, so like glamorous camping. I got it.
Okay, good job.
Got it.
Colored in your whole tiny house. We almost can't see it anymore.
I see my tiny house.
Yeah.
The boys are very excited about living in a tiny space. You did such a good job.
The style of tiny home that I would love is modern farmhouse. I'm not super into like ultra modern or contemporary.
I'm more of the modern, clean lines. I really want a gooseneck. They pull a lot better on your truck. It would be a smoother ride as we're traveling along. Can they even do a California King?
It's doubtful. Don't hold on too tightly to your dream of having the Cal King.
If I lay down on a queen, my feet stick out the end.
I feel like he's in a pipe dream. He needs to just accept that we're gonna be cuddling a lot more.
You run like a furnace though. You're like 105. I need space. I need room. I need to be able to stretch out. It's very important.
I doubt it, but we'll try.
It's spoken like a person who fits in every bed she lays in.
We have kids that are getting older. We need a separate space for us as the parents.
You have to give somewhere, right? You want an open kitchen. You want a dedicated workspace, separate sleeping space, separate space for the boys. It's a 4-bedroom house. That's what we have right now.
We feel like the whole world is going to be our backyard. So we're excited to become outdoorsy people. And see if we like it.
Yeah. And if not, we'll just glamp, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Ultra modern.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow, looks really great.
I see too much glossy white and it feels a little bit cold to me.
This is 317 square feet.
Okay.
Cool.
The ask on this is $89,900.
Under our budget?
Under our budget,
Good
yeah.
news.
I really love the modern feel, but I have some real issues with it. It's not a gooseneck, but it's the standard bumper pool.
Correct.
Okay.
However, we do the gooseneck options.
Okay.
Oh, this is such a nice sink.
There's a dishwasher here. That's really handy to have.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yeah, he doesn't like to hand wash dishes.
I do
so.
not. No. Who likes to hand wash dishes? Does
I
anybody
actually
like?
don't mind it. It's kind of therapeutic.
Okay, well, those people are weird. I
And
don't
with this big of a sink, I mean, it's fine. You've got plenty of room, but
Then I'll let you,
you know,
do that.
something for me, something for you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You can do the dishes. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Because I love you. This is what really caught my eye when we first came in here. That'll keep me fed for at least 2 days.
Great.
Yeah. Uh-oh, low bridge. Am I gonna make it? My hair hits. Just gotta keep it trim. Notice there's a washer-dryer combo.
Above the washer and dryer, there's additional storage. If you guys don't want to do the washer-dryer combo, we can make it a full-size closet.
I don't want to be going to a laundromat, and we really don't want a washer-dryer combo, so I feel like we would need the stackable.
This is the table.
Cool.
I love that it matches the counter, actually.
There you go.
Oh, that's really nice.
Wow.
You fit in there?
Yeah.
We can also make it bigger if need be. So
Oh,
we can
okay.
adjust the size on it.
Could be like a little
Yep.
longer.
Absolutely.
Great. Because,
Give
you
you
know, no
additional
one wants to
space.
be nudged while they're eating a
Hey,
meal.
Yeah, come on. It can double as a desk for you, too.
Yeah.
And then when you're done with it, you can just take it apart and put it away.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey.
Wow. 2 sinks.
Yep.
Double vanity.
We have the additional storage here.
Yeah, cool.
I'm so happy
Wow.
to see a bathtub in here because our kids love to take a bath
Boys are
and
gonna love that. It's
we have
important.
our shower. It's really great.
Taylor, I think you need to get in.
I would love to see that. Oh.
Yeah, it's. I have to bend my neck a little bit while I'm in here.
So we can totally raise the height by about 3 to 4 inches. What we would do is we'd drop the bottom of the trailer.
I mean, I guess I could take a bath.
Well, you kind of fit down there, right?
Great area for timeout and sleeping.
There you go.
I can send him to timeout.
So this is the full-size loft.
Okay. Yeah, I can already see me not wanting the boys anywhere near this thing. I mean, we'd have to get a barrier and a whole different climbing situation.
We could enclose it. We have loft ladder styles, and they can come out at an angle, but it's still a small, steep climb.
We couldn't fit up here because it only fits a full-size bed, so.
Yeah. Pretty low.
I mean, you wouldn't be sleeping up here. Even if Jeremy manages to give us an extra inch or two, it just still feels too small. I like these stairs a lot better than the other side.
It's really spacious up here.
You could literally get a California King up here.
That'd be amazing. Because then we wouldn't have to, feel like we're snuggling the entire time. I mean, nothing.
Well, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, if you want, some space.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Jeremy, how's your day?
It's going great, man. Keep digging yourself into that one.
I love how modern it is.
I really want more of a farmhouse style. I do love the kitchen.
I love the dual sinks. The fact that we can fit a Cal King.
My biggest concerns right now are the staircase leading up to the smaller loft.
My only concern is headspace in the shower.
Sure.
And then headspace in the loft.
In the loft,
areas, yeah.
for sure. We would need to make some modifications, so I'm just concerned about going over budget now. I love the outside. This is exactly the kind of aesthetic I am kind of going for.
I like that it's a gooseneck.
How big is this one?
392 square feet.
Okay.
That's a good size. How much is this unit?
139.
$139,000.
That's way over our budget.
I think you guys will ultimately like it for the features it has, especially with a family of 4.
Okay, well, look at it.
Let's take a look.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is nice.
This is a great kitchen for a tiny home.
Wow.
I'm big on wanting a farmhouse sink. It's a great size, too.
But for you, Taylor, I do have the brushed gold bottle opener.
Oh, wow.
Oh, brushed gold, not pure gold for the 100.
No, not pure gold.
I know that would come in handy.
All right, now I'll show you guys the washer dryer.
Do they make bigger ones? And we do a lot of laundry.
They do, but in a tiny home, this is a giant. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look in the bathroom.
All right.
It looks really luxurious
That
in
is
here. I
awesome.
like it a lot.
I like how large it feels, and I don't feel claustrophobic in here at all.
And I know you wanted double vanity, so
Yes.
that's kind of
Yep.
nice.
And want double vanity, because you need to keep to your side. And you can have your sink, and I'll have mine.
Great.
You guys actually have a tiny home full-size closet.
This is a really nice option.
Yeah, that's literally
Really?
1/100th the size of our current walk-in closet, but shower looks really nice.
Oh, you do?
I fit. That is great.
There isn't a bathtub, and I know that I really wanted one of those for the boys.
Yeah.
What a great space.
Can you fit a Cal King in here?
You could, yes.
Climb in here and see if you'll fit.
Get in there, buddy.
Yeah, there's no standing up in here.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
It's definitely not gonna work for me. For the boys, it could work.
Oh, why don't we go look in the master?
Okay.
Okay.
And then you guys can see where you can stand up.
Yeah.
Could you drag me out by my feet?
Come on in.
Oh wow, this is so cute in here.
So
Yeah,
it's
that
not
works.
quite the California king,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it is a queen.
Okay.
It's actually a Murphy bed. Hop on in.
All right.
Let's see if this
Okay.
works.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
See, Taylor?
That's cozy.
You do fit.
I fit, but I mean, my feet are.
But you can bend your knees. That's how you sleep anyway.
Bend your knees. My feet are hanging off the edge of this bed, and my feet get cold. I'm tall, so I really don't want to have to deal with that. I noticed there's like a lack of storage though in here.
Well, the storage is actually under the bed.
Really?
Yep. So when you pull this up,
Oh my gosh.
take a seat.
Look
This
at that.
is the huge table.
It's great with the kids. It's
Wow.
great for eating, work.
I kind of like the idea mentally of having a workspace separate than my bedroom.
Yeah.
And we'll be forced to always have this up.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a nap or you just don't feel well and you want to lay down,
Yeah.
this is my workspace.
I might have one thing up my sleeve for you guys. Come on. What you do is you hook the winch to the bottom right here.
What in the world?
There's an actual built-in lift. What this will do
Oh my gosh.
Oh my word.
is raise the stairs.
That's ingenious.
And then this will come out. Pop into
Oh my
place.
gosh, that's a huge countertop.
Oh my gosh, babe, check this out.
And now you've got seating for dining, additional
Oh,
prep space.
wow.
All right, you gonna buy it now?
I like the idea of being able to fold up the bed. I love that we could utilize that floor space however we need to. The kitchen is beautiful.
I like the gooseneck. I like the aesthetic. I don't like that there's really no space for a California king.
When you do go tiny, there are things that you guys have to sacrifice on.
I really do like the size. We could fit everything we need in here.
Honestly, it's out of our budget. It's awesome.
It's exactly 308 square feet.
Does it pull pretty well behind a truck?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I'm asking $80,000 for the tiny house.
That's awesome. So it's
Yeah.
definitely within our budget.
I'm really into farmhouse style, so I'm really curious to see what the inside looks like. Wow, look at all this natural lighting.
I really love the high ceilings.
I really love the walls. This reminds me of shiplap.
That actually turns into a little dinner table.
You just pop this little 2x4 underneath here, and there you go. You got a
Oh,
little table.
wow. That is really clever.
Oh, what, you fit in there?
Yeah.
I'm so surprised.
Wow. I love having the option of the taller table too. Whoa.
Oh gosh, watch
Low
your
bridge. Low bridge. I can actually fit in between the beams. I just gotta kind of bob and weave.
If I have any hope of Taylor helping me with meals, we have to figure out a solution for the height in there. I don't want him avoiding helping me because he can't fit well. I really do like that it's a dedicated kitchen. The fact that this has good counter space and the kids don't necessarily have to be in here while I cook. I
Right.
do really like that a lot. Is this a pantry?
Yeah, this could easily be converted into more shelving and more storage space.
So we could just put a bar and make me a closet.
We can talk about it.
Okay.
Let's go check out the bathroom. Whoa.
Yeah, you have to dip a lot. But it has a washer and dryer, which is great news.
That's awesome.
Is the shower higher at all?
The answer to that question is no.
No.
It's a tiny shower.
Which means you won't be in the bathroom very long, and there's 4 of us that need to use it, so
again,
that's
the
a
good
perk.
thing is
So Taylor, yeah, he's a very tall fellow. We can raise these ceilings to accommodate him.
I don't know how we're gonna do your double vanity thing, because
Yeah.
this seems like it's pretty snug. I don't really see
it doesn't look
room
too,
for growth.
doesn't look too promising, does it?
Yeah. So sorry.
This is the guest loft here.
Oh gosh.
Pretty wide gap between the steps, looks like. So this would probably have to be our master. The boys definitely, actually, they could not do that ladder.
I don't think they're ready for that.
It's too tall.
We'd have to put up a wall if they were up here because I just don't want to risk them falling.
Yeah.
Getting down seems
ladder,
a
absolutely.
What do you think,
little
babe? Could you
harder
do
than
that
getting up.
Could you do that at 2 o'clock in the morning?
I wouldn't want to.
It's more fun after you've had a six-pack.
This staircase looks a lot
This is
easier
much better
to
already.
navigate. I can sit up in bed, clearly.
Caleb, see if you fit.
See if I fit.
For a queen, look at you.
Yeah. I really love how open it is right when you walk in. The natural light really helps open up the space. I really like the multi-functionality of the bench that becomes a table, and then the other option of the higher busher block table.
I really like the dedicated kitchen space, and I love all the extra storage. It was actually unexpected. One of my biggest concerns is the ladder. It's just not a viable option for the boys.
The main concern is the head height. I mean, I love the price point.
With several options on the table and $100,000 to spend, it's time to decide which house to call home.
A modern tiny house, 89,900, 317 square feet. I was really impressed with that one.
It's very modern, which is a little hard for me, but I did like the kitchen.
The master loft fit my cow king.
But you can't sit up in there.
The smaller loft, just totally unsafe.
We'd have to take out that ladder and come up with a solution. I really liked the bathroom.
I love the dual sinks. I do have to duck, which isn't ideal, but he said that you might be able to work something out where you can gain some more inches in head height. What did you think about the gooseneck? It was 139,000 and was 392 square feet.
I like the size, but not the price.
Modern and farmhouse, which is what you really liked too.
For sure.
Yeah.
The privacy is good. The boys' loft could be on the total opposite side.
Can't fit the California King bed, but I really like the Murphy bed.
I'm kind of curious how it would work out with me working from home.
Red Tiny, 308 square feet, $80,000, well within our budget.
It does have a cute little farmhouse vibe.
I really liked how open it was when you walked in. I felt like it had a lot to offer as far as storage space. I was surprised at how far apart the steps were on that ladder. It was even difficult for me.
I mean, we'd have to completely get it ripped out to have something safer put in. I really like that it has a dedicated kitchen. We'd have to fix the height.
The head height would not work for me. We need to pick one.
Right.
Offer.
Well, it's a lot over our budget, but with how little changes we need to make, it's worth it.
Awesome.
You guys want some snacks?
Yeah.
We sold our house and we have been living in the tiny house for about a month now, and it's been awesome. We haven't regretted it for a day.
With no modifications needed, Taylor and Britney were able to negotiate the purchase price and paid $116,000.
It's a really great deal. 2, that's a good roll. Good job.
We are still in Albany, Oregon.
Our friends are gracious enough to allow us to live on their property rent-free.
Kind of feels like we're living in the country, but we're really only 5 minutes from town.
This is as country as we've ever lived.
My name is Libby. I am 25 years old. I'm in my senior year at a university in Kalamazoo. Part 2, lady. I'm a free spirit. I love to travel. Being outdoors is definitely a hobby of mine. I love to go camping and hiking and backpacking. I first got the idea to go tiny about 3 years ago. At just 25 years old, I cannot believe the amount of things I have accumulated. I have so many things that don't bring joy or beauty to my life. Why would I pay for the space to house them? Once I buy the tiny house, I'm gonna park it at my mom's farm for the summers. I can continue to work with the horses and garden. In the fall, when it gets a little bit colder, I plan to take the house and head southwest, traveling around the country, hiking, backpacking. The world is my oyster. Olivia is thebomb.com. I rely on Olivia to help me make all of my final decisions. She's a very rational thinker. Give me a kiss. She definitely keeps me grounded.
When Libby first told me about going tiny, I thought this was just one of her wild ideas. She can be a little bit hasty.
Let's be real.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're just a bundle. My role is to be a little bit of a soundboard for her and make sure she thinks it all the way through. She's got a little bit of a wild wanderlust. She's a little bit of a risk taker. Libby sometimes gets so excited about a new idea that sometimes the logistics of it fall on the wayside.
Yeah, and there's gotta be room for her too, so I know she's there to help make sure that happens.
She's got her own room at my house. Let's hope she does the same.
The budget for my tiny home is $45,000. Since I grew up with the farm life, I really want something that incorporates those elements. natural wood, rustic, homey feel. Definitely the house has to be on wheels. I love to travel. The world is my home and my house is my bedroom. I've been hauling my horse trailer since the day I turned 16. I'm really comfortable with the truck and hauling. I'm confident that I can take the house on the road with me.
And how big are you thinking for the tiny house?
I think like 200 square feet would be ideal.
I think you can fit all your stuff into 200 square feet.
I mean, I can try.
I think 200 square feet is a little bit unrealistic for Libby and all of her hobbies.
With all of my hobbies does come a lot of things that are important to me. My dehydrator, all of my canning equipment, all of my backpacking and outdoor gear. So I think a second loft for storage will definitely be necessary. Deal breakers for me would be like a corner kitchen or a really small bathroom where you just kind of feel stuck if there's another person in there with you. I need a place to do yoga. I do that every day, so that would be a deal breaker.
All right, you've thought it through.
Awesome, that's really cute.
I built this myself.
See that outdoor window? That is really nice.
Yeah, this one looks like your style, Lib.
This is a lot my style. How much does this one cost me?
$36,500.
Okay, that is well under my budget then.
How many square feet is it?
It's 200 square feet, so it should tow pretty easy for you.
Oh, wow. The two big windows, it gives a lot of cross lighting.
Here we have the dining room table. It's a drop leaf, and there's a leg that comes out. See how it feels.
All right.
And this is a perfect like dining and workspace.
Yeah, I could add storage and shelving here.
Well, one more cool feature is this ladder moves and attaches to the wall. You gain about 8 inches of space, and in a tiny house, that makes quite a difference.
It makes a huge difference. I'm worried about having to maneuver a ladder and work with that every day, so that is a really awesome feature.
Lib, with the ladder folded up like that, you have enough room to do your yoga in here.
I was honestly a little concerned about the yoga mat space when we first walked in, but I think with the ladder being up, it's gonna give me the space that I need.
Wow, I certainly couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So opens us up into the kitchen then. This double bowl is really unique and really practical for washing all of my vegetables, canning, cooking.
This is a corner kitchen though, Lib. That's what you didn't want, remember?
That is true, but this window is so beautiful. It really makes me feel like I'm just kind of standing outside in nature right now.
I don't see a stove in here.
I didn't want to take the counter space, so under the refrigerator here is a cooktop.
Oh, wow.
This is the gas line for it. Snap it right on, and you've got 2 burners there.
Okay.
And you can make it disappear.
Wow, I like that a lot, but I definitely still want an oven.
But you've got all that extra money to work with.
Okay, so the bathroom's right here then.
Go ahead and slide that door back.
Perfect. This is cute. It's a little small. This is like full-size shower. I would love to have a bathtub.
Oh yeah, no bathtub.
No tub.
Did you notice this?
I did not. Oh, wow. Food pantry.
Put shelves in there?
Yeah. Cleaning and other random supplies. And the way that it's kind of hidden underneath this ladder.
Oh, this is super cute.
Wow, there's a lot of space up here. Oh, wow. Double racks up there so we can have a his and hers someday.
And this headspace is definitely a big plus.
Yeah, I can really move around in here. Yeah. Almost.
Oh, look at you.
I can maneuver well.
I won't even try.
Yeah, no. You stay. I really do like this house. It has a lot of the things that I'm looking for.
I still think you have a lot to think about with this house. I mean, you're gonna have to compromise with the corner kitchen. It's got a pretty small bathroom.
Well, I think you would find that it tows easy. We'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Awesome.
I still think you have a lot to think about with this house.
That's true.
Oh, you think this one's your style? It's kind of cutesy.
Yeah, it is pretty blue. I really like that red door. There's a lot of character there.
This one looks kind of big. Do you think you'll be able to pull it?
It'll be a little bit bigger on the road, but I don't think anything I can't handle. What size is it?
280 square feet.
Oh, wow, a lot of space. How much does this one cost?
50,000.
50? Okay.
A little out of your budget.
A little bit, but it does look like it's got a lot of extra space,
It's
too.
very nice.
Well, I'm excited to see the inside. Wow, this is huge in here.
like
I
it?
love those tall ceilings. 2 lofts.
Yeah.
There's your room.
Yeah, guest bedroom.
This is super cool. I love the wood stove. That's the heat source then for the whole thing?
Yes, it is.
This is a huge sink, so that is perfect.
Nice counter for you right there.
But I don't really see any appliances.
No, we left room. We left room so you can put a refrigerator over here if you want.
I mean, there's no stove.
Ah, there's a stove. You open this up, little oven right there.
Oh my gosh.
Stovetop.
They actually just cook right on this then.
Yep, that's all you'll need, a little bit of wood.
It's really cute, but do you think it's practical to cook on that?
Maybe, it looks like fun to try, that's for sure.
You can always add an oven or a little stove over in the corner.
Yeah, that is true.
Plenty of room for it.
You're gonna buy more appliances. I definitely think Libby needs to think about her budget.
I could start with the cooktop. This is where I would do my yoga. Plenty of space to move around. So this is the bathroom then?
Yep.
I really like this door. This is huge. Come on in, we can all fit. So storage here. That's pretty big, but honestly, I would love a bathtub. Maybe I have the room to expand there in the future if I ever wanted to, but the shower looks pretty big. I mean, yeah, this is spacious.
What about the sink? You think this will be big enough? You don't really have any counter space.
Yeah, there would need to be some shelving or something for my toothbrush at least.
Put your toothbrush over here.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
And there's room for another cabinet if you want. There's plenty of room in the bathroom.
I definitely think Libby needs to think about how much still needs to go into this house. With all of those add-ons, she would be way over her budget.
This is super cool. What is this? I mean, obviously it's the stairs, but look at all that storage.
He made all kinds of storage bins in there. Isn't that neat?
So this is the closet. I think all my clothes would really fit in there. There's so much space for storage, so that'll be fun.
How do you get into this loft?
There's a ladder right up here.
Oh, okay, I see it.
And then what we have to do is flip it over. Got it? And it kind of just attaches on the end. Oops. Got it.
Okay, all right.
You got yours.
Oh, this is really spacious. Lots of headroom. I like these wood floors. That's really cool.
Yeah, brings some character to the space, and you can see over to the other loft. When I stay over, we can just talk to each other across the house. Let me run over there and check it out.
This is perfect.
Cuckoo! I love the idea of having my own room.
Yeah, we just need the can phones.
Oh, yeah. Hello?
Hello? Roger?
Hey?
Hey. I really love the fact that there's so much storage, and I could even add more, shelving and that kind of stuff.
I definitely like this one, but it's over budget, and you'd have to buy a lot of bigger appliances still.
Well, you do have the wood stove, remember that. So you don't have to buy a stove.
Not only is that practical, but just the look and the feel of it, it's really cool.
And today have recruited Olivia's older brother, Terry, who's in construction, to see a 200 square foot option for sale priced at $25,000.
I really love the style.
It's a little bit bigger than a horse trailer, so you're gonna have to get used to pulling it. If anyone could pull off living in a 200 square foot house, Libby could definitely do that.
I love it in here. This wood is gorgeous. Look at all this space for my living room.
Space? Where am I gonna sleep?
I'm sure I could build like a little couch.
I don't know, Lib. I can almost touch the walls with my hands. Libby can kind of have a wandering mind. I can already see some red flags and concerns.
I mean, I know that the living room is kind of small, but it just seems like there's a lot of space here that I could work with, really, and do whatever I want.
All right. Trust you to work it out.
There's plenty of space for me to do yoga. That's completely necessary. This bench is really cool. I definitely like the built-in seating. Look at all the storage in there.
I know you, Lib. That's not enough room for all your stuff.
I'm not sure if there's a lot of storage options in here.
I mean, you wanted to go small.
I know I wanted to go around 200 square feet, but it really is small. I really expected to have a lot more storage. What is this? This takes up the whole house. Terry, could I maybe like remodel or put some stairs in over here or something?
There wouldn't be any space in here to place a staircase anywhere.
That's gonna be a problem. I mean, I don't mind the small space, but I do mind if a ladder takes up half of it.
At least it's movable. You could always just take it and move it out of the way.
I really like the space in the kitchen. I mean, you're not trapped in the corner. It's kind of like free flow. I like this little counter space over here. I can just move back and forth. I can use this for prep space. The sink, I don't think so. This is tiny. That's just not gonna work. This Cooktop will work, but I don't know how I'm gonna make it without a stove.
You've got some room in your budget. You could add an oven, put in a larger sink,
Yeah,
different
definitely.
options.
There's some storage. I could store stuff up top, I guess. This is pretty big. I could put a few shelves in there.
This door is so cute.
Yeah, it goes well with the barn theme. I love this door. Wow, this is like a full-size bathroom. Honestly, I'm impressed considering the size of the rest of the house. Full-size shower. Honestly, I would love to be able to take a bath.
I have never seen a bathtub in a tiny house.
I guess that's what my parents' house is for.
I know you don't have a lot of bathroom stuff, but I don't think that cupboard space looks sufficient enough to keep your clothing.
Maybe the loft will have extra storage space for my clothes. So, let's see about this ladder. It really...
A handful.
Uber, that's for sure. Wow, it's actually quite a bit smaller than I had envisioned.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a tight squeeze.
Maybe for you, 5'11", but 5'3". I did think that I'd have some space to put my clothes up here. I like kind of this open space up here. Maybe I could put a little bit of shelving or something.
One other thing to think about, like, I know you're single right now, but what's a potential boyfriend gonna think about this space?
Perhaps you'll find a guy who's got his own tiny house and you guys can just push them up next to each other.
That'll be perfect. There's so many things I love about it.
The overall look of it is really cute, but there's not a lot of storage.
Well, considering the price, you could make some slight changes to this place and make it a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, I keep thinking I can add things, but I mean, when it comes down to it, 200 square feet is only 200 square feet. What'd you think of that red and brown tiny house?
I liked all the personal character touches.
And the price was still pretty good on that one. $36,500, 200 square feet. The loft seemed really open. There's a lot of extra space, like double closet. The way that he had that ladder pop up, there's a lot of space for me to do yoga.
You'd still have that corner kitchen. I mean, that's kind of hard to finagle around.
Yeah, especially with the bathroom right there, trying to walk in and out. The bathroom is really small. That could definitely be a bit of a problem. There was that blue house, really nice, 280 square feet. Gives me a little bit extra space. 50 grand though.
That one looked comfortable to me, but that one's gonna be so hard to tow around. It's just so big.
Well, I love that it had 2 lofts. That's a lot of extra storage space, guest space for you. There was a lot of room to move around in there, do my yoga.
That one didn't have the tub you wanted, even though it had a big bathroom.
I mean, none of them had a tub, but with the bathroom space, it would have been nice if they put one in there. That wood stove was super cool.
The stove was cute, but it would be kind of a hassle. You still had to buy a bunch of appliances and everything.
Yeah, and being over budget already, that might be pushing it a little bit. I loved the shingles on that kind of rustic looking one. That one was really cute. 200 square feet and only $25,000. That's a really great price.
Yeah, you could do a lot with that leftover budget you'll have.
Yeah, the space didn't seem quite as open, and having that ladder in the middle pretty much took up the whole kitchen and that walkway, and really limited even like yoga space or anything. A big concern with that one, honestly, is a closet. I didn't really see any storage space at all, really. But that was small and compact. It looked like it would be really easy to haul on the road.
Yeah, I definitely think that that one of all of them would be the easiest to move around.
I think I can definitely picture myself in one of them.
Really? I think the modern rustic little one.
Cedar shingles? Yeah, that's the one. I just think once I customize it and add my own unique little touch, I just love saving the money and the capability of being on the road. I can just picture making that my space and really feeling at home there.
Hey!
Welcome! I've been living in the tiny house for about 3 weeks now. I got the house for $25,000.
I made you a housewarming present. It's a wine rack.
Thank you. Being here on the farm is such a dream come true. Having my horses right outside the front window. I'm here with my greenhouses. It's exactly what I was looking for.
This place looks great.
Thank you. I have Libby'd it. As soon as I got my hands on the house, I instantly started adding some personal touches. My biggest concern was the ladder. I've never made a pulley system before, but it was pretty easy to do and it works super well with the ladder up. It gives me a lot of space to do yoga. I couldn't work with the sink I had at all. It was so small. So got myself a full-size kitchen sink. I was really concerned when I first moved in. I had no closet. Then I was able to add a bar up in my loft that hangs all of my clothes.
Whoa.
Yeah, so my loft worked out.
That's a ton of storage up there. That's awesome.
I had to add a little storage loft to keep all my stuff. I've got all of my extra gear up there. Unfortunately, it doesn't hold you, but I've got your bed ready. It makes a twin-size bed. Is that gonna work?
Awesome. I was a little apprehensive about this house because it definitely felt the smallest. And I really think that she made the most of this space.
There's a few things that I didn't get with this house. I really wanted a full-size oven. I was able just to buy a little countertop convection oven. I didn't get a bathtub. Taking showers, it's not that big of a deal. Hey guys!
Hi.
Come on in.
Great.
Check it
See if I
out.
can get this thing in here.
Moving into the tiny house is really manifesting a dream come true.
My house is really crazy right now. We currently have 7 people living in my house. My sister Catherine and her husband Hunter, and my sister Grace and her boyfriend Luke, and my 2 parents also. And then there's me. Another part of my family, I have 2 dogs, Bugsy and Hi Hi. So this is definitely the time for me to get out. So I first heard about tiny houses on TV. They were very interesting to me because you can have multi-purpose things in one little house and you can take it anywhere and not have to be tied down to one spot.
Ben's recruited his 21-year-old sister, Gracie, to help him look for a house. But she's 0% sold on the idea.
I'm a little concerned about how these dogs are gonna be going tiny. I'm afraid that I'm going to feel extremely cramped in there. So I don't think I would consider going tiny.
They definitely won't be able to sleep up in the loft if I get one of those, but they'll just have to get used to it.
Ben's very opinionated and likes things to go his way, which can be very annoying sometimes.
Despite Gracie's skepticism, their parents are on board, and they're lending Ben $30,000 to buy a tiny house.
I am very thankful to have them actually lend me money for that.
And I'm not gonna charge you interest.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm just a little worried that you won't get everything on your wish list. What do you want in this tiny house? What's the most important thing for you?
I want it to have wheels so I would be able to take it around the country and go to national parks.
So you're saying you're gonna leave?
I mean, possibly. Size-wise, I'd like my house to be anywhere between 180 and 200 square feet. I feel like that would be a very livable space for me and also easy to tow. My style is very modern with possibly some industrial elements and a little bit of wood, but I wouldn't want something that is cabin-like. I'd also like to have a ladder up to the loft. I need to have a shower head that I can fit underneath. Yeah. I'm 6'4", so I would definitely need a ceiling that I can fit underneath. I would like a fireplace. I feel like it would tie the room together.
Do you really need a fireplace?
Local builder Marcus Norville is starting Ben off with a customizable option.
The home that I want to show you today, it is very Western feeling, but it is the size you really wanted. 185 square feet.
I mean, I do like the wood. I'm just not sure if I would like this much.
And I really like the octagon window.
That is really cool. It adds a nice touch to it. Does it have solar?
It does not. It's just electric.
Would I be able to add that?
We could.
Would it cost a lot?
The cost would all depend on how much power you're wanting to run in the house.
So how much is this house?
This house is $32,000.
Oh, so it is already over budget.
If you want to go take a look.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. This really does have a Western feel to it.
Kind of does have like a more log cabin-y lodge kind of feel. Is that reclaimed wood?
It is. It's reclaimed pallets and crates.
I feel like when I walked in, it was a rancher's house. I was kind of expecting to see some taxidermy on the wall. I love the white walls, but what I'm noticing is that you have diagonal here, you have horizontal there, and then you have vertical over there. So it's kind of an odd mix.
I really like it. And this floor is laminate, right?
It is laminate. It would be easy to clean and maintain.
It would really work well with dogs. And also, they'd probably be spending most of their time over here on the couch, too. I like that it's a sectional.
The couch actually has storage underneath it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a
really
lot of
cool.
storage, yeah.
And I like this closet right here.
Yeah,
Wow. I could probably fit in here.
You probably can. We might even can get Gracie in there with you.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, let me try.
There you go.
Oh, wow. This is cool.
That might can hold Gracie's clothes, you think?
Yeah, definitely.
This does have a fireplace, and I love that. I'm not too sure about all this stone. I mean, what if we were to take this out and switch it out for metal?
We absolutely could swap it out. It would be an additional cost, though.
Okay.
Well, I definitely love this house. This is really a cool house.
Maybe you should move in.
I know, right? I've definitely fallen in love with this tiny house, and I might have to go talk to Mom about it.
I do like this kind of countertop. Kind of looks like there's teeth on this side, too.
I love this sink.
I'm not too sure about it. I mean, it's not stainless steel. which is what I was wanting.
It's not industrial enough for you, is it?
Yeah. Other than the Lazy Susan and these cabinets right here, there's not a whole lot of storage space.
There is some space back here as well, built into the wall. You can see you have the barn door. And this also provides you with a pantry where you can set canned goods and spices, boxes of cereal, stuff like that will fit in here.
Yeah.
And when you're moving up and down the road, this slides back and locks in place to keep all your canned goods and stuff where they belong on the shelf.
That's awesome.
And that provides you the privacy for your lovely bathroom.
Wow.
Very spacious. Look at this shower.
That's gigantic.
Yeah, and I can actually fit under the shower head. I really like these cabinets right here. It has that kind of like industrial look that I was looking for. And it has metal piping, which is awesome.
I think it'd be perfect for me.
I'm sure it would. Gracie's really starting to push me over the edge because she says she never wanted to go tiny, but then she walks in and sees this one and she starts talking about going tiny. Tell me this isn't how I get up to my loft.
It is. It has the ladder access you was looking for.
I can't believe you have to climb on your couch to get up there.
And I know it's a ladder, but that's just such a weird place.
You could always remove part of the couch and extend the ladder on down to the floor.
I have to step on my counters though every time.
Yeah.
There's not really a whole lot of head space up here.
And that is one disadvantage of having the double shed style roof. Do you want to try it, Gracie?
Definitely not.
Even though there's a lot of wood on the outside and on the inside, I feel like maybe adding some metal accents would bring it to the style I wanted to.
I totally agree.
It doesn't have solar, but I would like to consider getting solar. But the one problem with that is that I am already over budget.
I love this house. The only thing I'm not too big a fan of is the ladder.
This is for me. This isn't for you. I thought you didn't want a tiny house.
Well, I didn't want to go tiny until I saw this house.
This house comes in at $28,500.
I like that it's under budget.
And it comes in at 187 square feet.
Definitely the size I was wanting.
I think it's definitely cute, but I don't think it really works for Ben's style.
It does look kind of cottage-like.
Right. We could always swap the vinyl siding out if you would prefer.
How much would it cost to change out the siding?
$1,200 or so.
Okay.
But it has a whole lot of special features packed into it. The solar panel on this one is on the flat spot above the bedroom up here.
Okay. It's not on wheels.
We could add it to a trailer.
Yeah, but that'd be an extra cost.
It does have a porch.
That's convenient, given the fact that I have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Would this be able to fit on a trailer, though?
This porch wouldn't go on the trailer, but if you like, we could have the trailer built with a porch on it. We'd be looking at about $3,500 more.
Right on the edge of my
Right
budget.
on the edge, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's stop adding things on and go look inside.
All right. Oh, wow. I like the ceilings. I definitely like the windows. It opens up the room a bit.
This is really tight in here.
Yeah, it is kind of small.
It's definitely not your style.
It's definitely kind of a more quirky than I was expecting, but I think it's a neat little design.
This house does offer the built-in couch that has storage underneath
I
there.
definitely like that.
And it also has storage in the back.
Oh.
And this actually just lifts right up. There you go.
Wow.
So there's your dining room table.
That's awesome.
It's very multifunctional.
So there's one more feature this couch offers. You needed sleeping for your guests. And this will slide out. And there's you a full-size bed for your guests.
Wow.
That is really neat and innovative.
It's got a memory foam mattress inside the cushions and stuff, so.
Do you think this is a lot of work to be pulling this out all the time?
I think that's really cool. I can definitely do multiple things here.
Right.
I do like the ladder. I think there's enough headroom up here. There's just not a whole lot of room for me to put things.
There is a closet down here.
Oh, wow. I could fit in here.
Doing? Oh, that's awesome. I'll have fun.
Oh, but that's like a college-size refrigerator.
And I'm in college, so I don't really need anything huge. I do like all the counter space in here. I do wish it was butcher block, though.
And maybe even a different backsplash.
Yeah, maybe add some metal and some piping.
Yeah.
These are just sticky tiles, so we could always pull them off and change it out.
There's no really built-in appliances.
So it does have the convection oven, and it has a single burner cooktop.
You don't cook a lot anyway, so I think this is really great for you.
And it also has cabinets up above that drop down. Dish towels, stuff like that.
That's
awesome. Very
Yeah.
nice.
And this does seem like a very tight space.
And the headroom is really short. Like, I can go up and reach it.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's your bathroom if you want to have a look at it.
Kind of has like a sauna type feel.
Well, how big is the shower? Ben, step on in there.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice sized space. I'm not sure about, I mean, I kind of have to duck down to get underneath this for the water to actually hit me in the head.
It is a little bit short, but I think you'd be able to handle it.
Yeah, I agree.
I see that there is no bathroom sink, right?
This one does not have the bathroom sink.
You can use the sink out here since it is so close.
I mean, it would be nice if I had a sink. The house isn't necessarily my type of style, but I do like some of the built-in quirky features, like the couch.
Okay. I love that there was a dining room table and a bed involved with the couch. That made it really nice.
Yeah, and I liked how there was a ladder going up to the loft, and I feel like the loft is a manageable space for me. I do like that it has solar, and that was on my list. So I could see myself making a lot of changes if I were to purchase this house. It's not on wheels, so I'd have to get a trailer. The siding isn't what I want. There's definitely a lot of wood, but I would like to add some metal to accent it.
Okay, make it feel more industrial. What did you think about the size of the house?
It did feel a little tight.
Okay.
I think Ben could manage it. I definitely couldn't, though.
Ben's seeing something bigger, but his and Gracie's priorities are still not lining up. So today, they're looking at something more modern.
It definitely looks modern. I like the metal and the wood, how it accents it.
This home is 236 square feet.
It's a lot bigger than you wanted.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I like that it's all metal.
I don't really like how it's completely dark back here. I feel like if the wood was on the other side, it would have looked a lot more symmetrical.
It has a pet door.
I mean, it doesn't really make any sense to have a dog door that's just up there like that, though.
Yeah. Well, I could make it work. So what's the price of this?
This home comes in at $34,000.
Ooh, I don't know. I just don't feel like with that much money, I can do any changes that I would want to do. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, this is really nice.
I really like the open feeling. I like the fan.
So I know this house is a little bigger than you was looking for, but I like the tall ceilings, and I think it gives you a little more space.
I like the stainless steel. This is definitely what I was looking for. These seem like to me that they're taking up way too much space.
Yeah, but how are you going to cook, and how are you going to be able to clean your clothes? I think that they're great the way they are.
I don't see why I would need something this large.
But you need to eat.
I love my sister, but she can sometimes be a push. It doesn't have to meet what her needs are.
So what are your thoughts about the stairs?
This is so much room that I could be utilizing for something else.
Right.
Is there a fireplace in here?
This house doesn't offer a fireplace.
So I wouldn't be able to get that because I'm already over budget.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Can I fit in here?
Oh.
Oh, wow. I like the shower head. I can actually fit under this one. So what's this?
You can use that as the bathroom sink.
I think you need an actual bathroom sink.
I mean, what if I sit down and I could just...
I think it's still gonna get all over you. Do you really want to brush your teeth in the shower? No.
What do you think about these bar stools? You could both sit there whenever she's visiting.
Hey, sis. How's it going?
Hey.
I like this.
What's this ladder for?
That ladder is actually how you access the upper cabinets as well as the second loft in this house. Designed to hook on this rail.
I like that these cabinets are right here and they're utilizing space. I'm not sure if anyone would want to sleep up here, though.
Does this fit another mattress?
It does. It'll accommodate a twin-size mattress.
This is very tight up here. I feel like I would want to use it more for my storage space up here. And I don't like that there's no railing right here either.
Well, we could always add one.
Yeah, but I'm already over budget.
Are there any other options for people to sleep here?
There are. This
Okay.
couch actually pulls out and makes a full-size bed. It's on wheels. It just rolls right out.
So
You grab that strap.
Okay.
It'll lift right up and make the bed for you.
Oh, wow.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's easy. And what's that?
This is actually a fold-down desk. Just open that up. This lifts right out.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you another option.
I think that's very
I didn't even
cool.
realize that was a desk. That's really cool.
I do like these pipes right here. Definitely the kind of modern industrial piping that I wanted.
So it has a queen-size mattress.
Yeah, this is definitely the right size up here. But what about privacy, though? Because if I'm sleeping up here and I have guests down here, then what's going to be separating us?
That's one thing about these tiny spaces. You get to know your guests very well.
Yes.
I like the openness and the white walls.
I didn't really like how the couch took up like the whole wall space. I felt like that was kind of a waste of space, but I also liked how it had the desk. It had extra storage, and that's always really nice to have.
Yeah, that's true, but those stairs are just taking up way too much space. I mean, it doesn't even have the solar fireplace that I was looking for.
Yeah.
And it's over budget.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about this one.
They first saw a rustic option that was 185 square feet and $32,000.
It had a lot of wood, which I do want, but not a whole lot of metal to accent it. This has a fireplace in the house, and it had a really big bathroom.
It was a great house.
You definitely liked it a lot more than I did.
I can only afford one tiny right now. So why aren't you liking this one?
It's the ladder. It's just really awkward. Marcus said that we could change it, but this one is over budget.
Is there anything that you saw that was closer to your budget?
A cozy cottage, and it was 187 square feet and was $28,500. It did have a lot of 2-for-1 kind of things. The couch also turned into a dining room table and into a bed.
I did think it was really cool that it was a hybrid house, so I could either go off of solar or plug it in if I wanted to. That it wasn't on wheels.
That was high on your list, right?
Yeah, the boxy modern. It was the biggest one I saw at 234 square feet. It was $34,000.
It's a lot over budget.
Well, that one seemed like it was most your style, too, with all the white walls and the industrial elements.
Well, yeah, but it also didn't have some of the things I was wanting, like solar panels or a fireplace. It did have some really ugly storage stairs up to the loft, which I was wanting, like a ladder. What I did like in that front room, though, is that the couch had pulled out into a bed, and also it had a doggy door for the dogs to go out. I'm just concerned it's too much over budget. I'm just not sure which one to pick.
Think about 10 years down the road, which one's gonna fit you the most? Go with your gut.
I think the boxy modern is more my style. It's over budget, but that would be the one I want.
An extra $4,000 in the long run, it's not gonna be that much more.
And if you're okay with that, then I'm okay with that.
Great. Welcome to home ownership.
Bugsy, come on, buddy.
Good boy. So I ended up purchasing the boxy modern. I've been living in it for about a week. They were asking $34,000, and that's how much I paid. I'm really happy with it. And the dogs love it too.
Oh, they love being tiny.
Marcus ended up bringing the house over. They had a little trouble putting it in the original location that we had planned out. So it's temporarily parked on my parents' driveway. I think my favorite part of my house is the exterior of it. It really fits into the style that I love.
I'm Rebecca. I am a teacher librarian at a small elementary school here in Arlington, Texas. I am recently divorced. I have an 11-year-old son, Dylan, and a 13-year-old daughter, Brooke. They are the joy of my life. Anything outdoors we love. My son loves to fish, and I love to fish with him. We have a scooter. They're not yet old enough or big enough to ride, but it gives me time to relax and mom time.
Rebecca and the kids are temporarily staying with her best friend, Angela.
We met a few years back.
More than a few years.
Second grade,
She's
third
in denial,
grade.
like 40 years back.
Giving our age away.
That's okay.
So, anywho, Stone Street Elementary School.
Miss Holmes was our teacher.
No, Mr. Moat was our teacher. It's second grade,
Anyway, we've been friends over 40 years.
Yeah. By going tiny, I'm going to be able to save a ton of money. Saving money for college isn't easy. Going tiny is going to be a godsend for not only me, but for my children.
And she should know, because she's done it before.
I grew up in a tiny house in Mississippi. Shotgun house is what they're known as in the South. We grew up wholesome, loving, and close. This will be fine. This, to me, is nice. I have a small budget, or tiny budget, $50,000, and I cannot go one penny over that.
She would prefer a home that comes with a rentable lot so she can stay in the area. But it also has to be a towable tiny so she and the kids can travel during the summer.
Looking forward to travel, hitching up, and going.
And rolling. Nice loft.
Very nice loft. The most important thing, there must be loft space enough for my 2 children. And something comfy downstairs for mom. I don't like that. Yeah, looking a little log cabin-y in the ceiling area there. Style-wise, I am hoping for clean lines, modern. I don't want to feel like I'm in a log cabin. Ooh. Big stove, I love it. I need a full-size refrigerator because I have 2 growing kids. No dormitory, can't put ice cream in it, refrigerators for me. I want a normal-sized bathroom. Oh my goodness, is that a spa tub? Oh my.
That might be a bit much in the tiny. Ooh, that composting toilet?
That is a composting toilet. Next.
What about the porch?
I like that.
Yeah.
The eating outside on fair weather days. I love that. As far as going tiny with 2 kids, I think it's going to be a great life experience for them. So guys, How are you feeling about moving to a tiny space?
My mom looks really happy. Like, she hasn't been that happy in a really long time. I feel like she's really excited to save money and live in a great home.
I'm starting to kind of like it, but I have a question. If we move tiny, can we get a dog?
Can we get a dog?
I'll be really, really happy if we get a dog.
I may consider a dog. Is that called bribery?
Rebecca and Angela are starting off the hunt with tiny house broker Richard Ashe.
This one has 399 square feet. It has a bedroom in the back.
Yay for room.
And has a loft upstairs.
Yes. Roomy, yes. Good. I don't see wheels on this one.
Yes, there's wheels and axles underneath it.
Great.
Okay. So it's still mobile.
Great.
The only thing is, you can't pull it behind your truck because of the size and the weight of it. It has to be permitted by the state.
Oh, Richard, bummer. I was really looking forward to being able to hitch it up and go. Now, I'm gonna need somewhere to park this house. I have to take that into consideration.
The porch. This is a cute
Yes,
little porch.
Richard, gotta have a porch.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is tiny.
I can put a porch on the front and the back of the home, or do both.
That's up my alley. The big question,
Yes.
how much is it?
This one's $56,000.
A little bit more than what she wanted to pay.
I understand. But I think you're gonna be able to see why this is worth $56,000 once you're inside.
Okay.
Nice.
This is pretty nice. Calming. When I walk in this place, I feel that calmness, and I'm hoping to pass that on to my kids. Lots of living space.
Open.
Sprawl space.
Is that a word?
There is a word. Sprawl is a word. That's a word.
Really on the floor.
Lots of room.
But look, the ceiling.
This stuff is
Shiplap.
shiplap. That's gorgeous. I feel like I'm in Hollywood. That's nice.
job.
So this is a great space.
It
I
is.
love this. This thing. Let's see.
What are you doing?
Is that marble or is that marble-like?
Your price point is pretty much marble-like.
Good, yeah.
Pretty nice.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I agree.
This is a nice kitchen.
I must agree, Angela. This is really cool.
Look at the cabinets all the way down. You know
Really
how I
good.
hate wasted space.
Oh, nice big oven. Nice oven size.
Yes.
Look, Angela.
Full size,
baby. Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is cool.
Very nice. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The bathroom.
Okay.
This bathroom is nice. Shower is nice and large. Hoping for a bathtub. Okay. Let me touch it. Flush. Thank you. Thank you.
Right? I know
Thank
you're
you.
happy about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, the mommy room. Yes. What do you mean well?
Kind of small for mommy room, but I like this. I like the sliding.
I know you love the door.
Barn
And
doors,
there
and
are two of them.
Yes. Ooh, be careful, girl. That first step was a little odd.
Oh, geez, thank
Fall and break your neck. Those stairs were a hot mess.
Oh, be careful.
Ooh, it is pretty big up here. There's not a whole lot of headspace.
Oh,
I don't know how the kids are gonna
Don't
make
bump
their
your
way.
noggin.
Okay, yes, girl.
Oh, geez, there goes the afro.
Okay, but you know what? Once you come into the center, it's a little bit better. That's kind of nice. That was a little surprising.
Not bad.
I would probably get a sofa without any legs, though. It is a pretty roomy loft.
It's big. How about this? Maybe Brooke wouldn't mind sharing a space with me? Shift Dylan downstairs?
Do you want to be in here stuck with Brooke?
That is the question.
Yeah. Okay, so if you think about this for Brooke and Dylan, how would you split it? You'd either have to go this way or here. You need to have everybody having access to a window. Yeah, so if you went this way,
That's a good option. It's a great space.
what do you think?
Style-wise, love the clean lines.
Right.
Open floor plan,
Yes.
plus.
This is such a nice space for you and the kids. It's plenty of room.
There is lots of room for the kids and I. But you know what else? The mobility thing, that's bothering me. I want to travel.
But you know, it just depends. You can always have somebody move it.
That's true.
Today, real estate agent Misty Lord is showing her and best friend Angela a mobile option with a land rental of $395 a month.
I see the wheels. The mobility factor is a big thing for me. Am I able to hook this thing up to my truck?
You're able to hitch it up. There's no road restrictions, and you hit the road.
Travel, travel, travel. Looking
Exactly
forward
what
to
she
lots
was
of
looking
traveling.
for.
Yes.
It's a nice eating and outside area.
Does the patio furniture come with
The
it?
patio furniture comes with
Great.
it.
Oh, wow, and there's that dog door Dylan wants.
Dog door Dylan wants. Mommy's still working on that dog thing.
It is 263 square feet. The price for this tiny home is $58,000. But I know you're gonna love it inside.
Ooh la la. This is the bomb. Oh, I love the white walls. It makes it so open.
And you know what? I love this color scheme. The red, black, yellow, and white works really well in here.
This house is cute. Colors popping. It's modern. And that's that shed style roof.
It's angled so water doesn't stand on it
Oh, that's a plus.
when it rains. Mm-hmm.
Cute little seating area over here.
I love the seating area. So is this one of those fold out sleeper things?
It is. You can pull it out and sleep there.
Well, what about a day bed with a trundle underneath?
We could make it work.
One of the great things about this home is that it has tons of storage. So you have all of this here, and then you have underneath the stairs.
And then the little drawers.
Oh,
Yes.
drawers are perfect. Enough drawers for Mommy, Brooke, and Dylan.
Right. Nice kitchen.
This is a lovely kitchen. Where's the oven?
No oven. So what they've done here is they have taken this. This is a microwave and convection oven, so you can do both.
Oven is preferred.
Yeah.
Nice full-size refrigerator. Wonderful.
You know what? This is a really nice sized bathroom for a tiny house.
Thank you so much for a flushable toilet.
I do what I can.
You know what? You really got this thing about the toilet.
No, I know.
Wouldn't be any way I could get a bathtub in here?
No, just the big shower.
It is pretty roomy, and that's a nice shower
That
head.
shower head is great. Look at Chris.
Okay, let's see here.
Be careful.
Okay. I could use a handrail over here, Missy. All right.
Easy
I
to
think this is about as far as I'm gonna make it here.
So what do you think?
Well, this is a nice area up here. You know what? I really like the storage.
It's nice and comfy. Oh, and headroom for Afro.
Afro definitely fits.
I like it.
Tell me everything.
Well, I love the colors. I love the openness when we first walked in.
And the energy in this
Absolutely.
place. Loved it.
Absolutely.
The towability on it, I'm really excited about that. I
Absolutely.
can hitch it up and go.
And the size?
Not a fan of that. Having two kids needing separate spaces, but I guess there was the space to make other things work.
Well, you could probably think about some options for bedding.
There were some options.
But I know you're a little worried about your price point.
Really worried about the price point.
And today, they're trying again with builder Brian Barrett.
It's cute. I like the colors. Nice clean lines.
Nice clean lines, really modern. I like the contrast in the grays.
It's 344 square feet, $48,000.
Oh.
That's nice.
Mobility is a big factor.
You just have to put the 4 jack stands up, attach it to the truck, and you're on your way.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
And if you need a place to park it, you can rent this property right here for $475 a month.
Oh, $475.
Not bad. So what about options for a porch?
You can have a porch built.
That sounds like more money.
More money. Or you can just kind of make do with what you have because you've got plenty of room out here. Maybe Dylan can even get that dog he wanted.
There you go with the dog for Dylan. Oh, Angela, gorgeous.
Oh, I don't know if I like that step down.
The caution sign right
Yeah,
there.
big old caution sign.
This is stunning.
Very nice. Very well done.
Nice, clean lines. That's the modern I'm looking for. There are 2 lofts. 2 lofts I am really feeling.
Yeah.
I could envision Dylan on that side, Brooke on this side, or vice versa.
So what about the mom's sleeping area?
The downstairs sleeping area is under the back loft, right back this way.
Woohoo! Is that the master bedroom?
This isn't bad at all.
This is wonderful. What do you mean?
Well, master sleeping area. I don't know about a bedroom. So you got
We have
doors.
2 drawers, 2
Okay.
pull-outs, and we also have a armoire back here for your hanging clothes.
Oh.
That enough room though?
What do you mean is there enough room?
Wouldn't be enough room for my clothes.
Tiny house, tiny closet. This is plenty of space.
Okay, if you say so.
The whole point of this move is to downsize things in my life and live a bigger, fuller life outside of the tiny house.
Okay, so the only thing, this area is kind of small. Where would you even put a couch here?
Let me show you. We pull this out here, We have a couch.
Oh.
You can pull this completely out.
Look at that.
Now you have a full bed.
That's my guest bed, right?
Yeah.
And it works as your first step to this loft.
Okay, well, let's try it.
Give it a try.
Okay.
Be careful, girl.
Ooh, you right about that one? No.
Brian, I just kind of take your word for it.
Second thought.
That's a nice loft.
Brooke needs this because she's got the extra long legs.
The longer legs,
Yes.
definitely. What about the other loft? Can we have a look?
Doesn't take much to pull the ladder out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see Dylan, man cave.
What about the kitchen area?
The gas stove will be wonderful.
It's not quite a full refrigerator.
Are you kidding me? It is small. This is a mini kitchen. I think it's too small.
Last but not least,
Flusher.
yay! High on your list.
No composting. Do you see the sink?
I don't like the sink. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with the sink?
Small.
I think it's perfect.
No tub, but shower.
I really would prefer a bathtub.
I know you wanted a tub. Oh.
The style,
Right.
that modern thing, I was really digging that. I do like the loft.
Yeah,
Now,
those-
that's a plus.
Nice.
They're nice and spacious. I do wish it had a tub in that bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
I understand.
I wish it had a porch. That's gonna cost me more money. Lots to think about.
Let's narrow this thing down. What do you think about that big blue tiny? 399 square feet.
Lots of space for me and the kids.
Yes, 56,000 though.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was the most sophisticated on the inside.
It was gorgeous inside.
It was gorgeous. The kitchen.
The loft in that place was humongous. The mobility factor is a big issue for me.
Right.
I'd have to hire someone to move it every time I wanted to move it.
So what about the dark wood tiny? Now that one was mobile.
I think the dark wood tiny may have been the cutest one.
Right, it was cute.
Now the big drawback with this one, the sleeping arrangements downstairs would have to be a trundle type setup, which would make living in that one a little tough.
And it was 58,000.
Ooh.
They also saw a modern gray option with the friendly price tag of $48,000.
That one fits. The mommy room was on the bottom, and the kids would have separate lofts in the gray tiny.
Yeah, the thing is, it took away from the general seating area.
The kitchen.
Oh, the smallest ones we saw.
Yeah, I think that was the tiniest of the tiniest.
Right. Which one do you want?
This has been one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. The gray one.
The gray tiny. Good. I think that's a great choice.
The kids both have their own separate lofts. I have my space. We'll fit well in the tiny.
Becca, I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you, thank you. Chop, chop. Thank you, thank you. We're finally getting moved in today. I got the house for the listing price of $48,000. Muscles, you're killing me. I believe I got everything I wanted in this tiny house. I really enjoyed the modern look inside and outside, but most importantly, it was a great fit for my children and myself. Have you decided on colors yet?
Oh, pink.
Okay. So far, I think my kids are pretty stoked about the lofts in this space.
Oh, I really love my tiny house, and I'm really excited about being in my side and the Dylan side all the way on the other side. My tiny house is more spacious than I thought it would be. Also more cool than I thought it would be. Comfy, perfect.
Thumbs up.
I'm happy with my tiny house, but I still want a dog. So I'll talk to my mom about that.
I didn't get Dylan that dog, but once we get settled in, I might surprise him.
My name is Tony, and I'm from San Jose, California.
Oh, no. Victory!
I am a photographer and a tennis coach. I'm a single dad, and I have my kids half the week.
Tony wants a house on wheels so he can hit the road with it once his kids are older. But in the short term, we'll rent land near their school.
When my dad first told me he was getting a tiny house, I was a little bit shocked at first because we have only been living in a house and apartment so far. But he's kind of weird and different and sort of cool, not really. And tiny houses are sort of cool and different. So it kind of made sense.
I found it interesting that he said he wanted to go tiny. I've never heard of this before, but it sounded like a cool new idea, so I wanted to try it with him.
I'm gonna help my dad with the tiny house hunt by making sure there's enough space for all of us.
Yeah, we're just looking for the essentials, and then we can add some few things on the side, but we have to make sure we have enough space.
My budget is $60,000 for our tiny home, but I'm willing to go over if it means more space for the kids. Some of the important things I'm looking for in a tiny home are 3 sleeping areas and hopefully one with dual loft. I'm looking for a home with a decent, functional kitchen. We definitely need the microwave and the oven.
Yeah.
Because you like to bake. So kids, this is a composting toilet.
What's a compost toilet?
It works a lot like a regular toilet, except that you have to take it out and clean it once every few weeks.
So like a porta potty.
Yes.
And that means you're gonna clean it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
great.
For the bathroom, I'm looking for a nice-sized bathroom with a standing shower and a composting toilet. It'll make it easier to find a space to rent. It'll allow us to park anywhere. Definitely most excited about less cleaning after the kids.
Who says there'll be less cleaning? I think us having a tiny house all together will bring us closer physically. We'll have to try to get along better because we'll have to be near each other all the time.
Tiny house on wheels. It's 309 square feet.
What's the price?
It's $70,000.
Ooh, but that's over my budget.
Totally get it, but I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you go inside. If you need a place to park it, you can talk to the landowner and park it right here.
Oh, that could be a good option. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I like the design here. The color.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, Ava, look. All the stairs have cabinets underneath.
Cool.
Cubbies.
This is cool. Is this supposed to be your man cave?
Yeah, that's
Could be.
This has dual lofts. You've got an upstairs loft right there. You've got a lower sleeping area down below here. You've got another loft right here. You've got a living room area where you can do a pull-out couch.
Can we go see the loft?
Yeah, go take a look.
Wow. Steve, I love the dual loft, especially with the different heights. We can do different things with the layout.
This loft was actually designed so you could stand up in it.
Oh, I love the height. It feels so spacious, very airy. Oh, this is really nice.
Look at the wall.
Yeah, it has a really nice pattern. You get the white, the brown wood. Adds a really nice touch to the place.
And this extra space, we can put a table here, a chair.
Remember how we talked about you'd want an area for the kids to do their homework? You got the bar right here. This space was actually designed to do triple duty. You have an area where you can eat, the kids can sit here and do their homework, and you can also do food preps.
The space seems nice.
It's a really nice all-purpose space.
I like it.
Take a look at the kitchen.
Yes, please. Wow, that's a large sink.
It is a large sink. We also have a 2-burner cooktop. It's propane-based, cover your cooking. We have cabinets underneath and shelving up above.
But you know what, for the price, I don't see an oven, and Ava loves to bake.
Yeah.
We don't have a conventional oven, but we do have a convection microwave, which allows you to microwave and you can bake maybe a small pie. We could also put a small oven there at the end of the cabinets and remove the cooktop.
Yep, that could work, but I'm not sure if I want to spend more money. I think the kitchen would work, but I would love an oven for Ava.
It sucks that there's no oven in here, so I can't bake anything.
Wow, this is a nice-sized bathroom.
Is that a composting toilet?
It is a composting toilet. You can also do a conventional toilet if you need to.
No, composting works.
This house has a compost toilet, and I'm not too sure about the idea. Just having a compost toilet it's really dirty.
I like the sleek, clean design. I like the color too. It looks good. I like that there's enough windows, and they're outside. They have a little gate at the bottom. Really adds character to the house.
I like it. I like the style.
It's about 320 square feet.
Good size.
Right now, it's for sale for $55,000.
That's a good price. That's under my budget. That could work. This is a great house, and it's under my budget, though I would have to move this house closer to the kids' school.
Oh,
I like it.
nice place.
Oh, it is nice.
Thank you.
I see the 2 lofts. It's a nice style. Very good.
Here in the kitchen, you have your butcher block counters, your farmhouse sink.
You know, I noticed I don't see an oven or a cooktop here.
We used to have an oven and a stove right there. We took it out to get more storage. What we do have is a single cooktop and a microwave.
That could be a problem with a family of 3.
Yeah, understandable.
The kitchen is nice, but I kind of wanted an oven.
What we do have is a washer-dryer combo unit.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then your apartment-sized fridge.
Good. I'm sold.
Yeah. Great. Tony, let me show you my favorite room in the house.
I see a nice couch there.
That's our living room. It actually pulls out into a bed, so you can use it as a 3rd bedroom.
In this house, I would sleep downstairs, and Damon and Ava would have to sleep in the lofts.
Also comes with a 43-inch flat screen TV.
Good.
The couch area downstairs is really nice. I know I can hang out there whenever I want, play some games, read books, do whatever I want.
Nice tall ceilings.
Good. I like it. What do you think about this room, kids?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the couches are all nice and comfy. You can spread out
I like the slight separation. It feels like a nice room. What I don't like about this house is there's no table for the kids to eat and do their homework. There's enough headroom.
Yeah, recessed lighting, window on the side lets in enough light and air, couple of electrical outlets, and you can even fit a king-size bed up here.
Oh, I like it. I'm surprised how big it is up here. What do you think, kids?
It's pretty spacious, but it's a little hot up here for me.
I think it's comfortable. I could probably sleep up here.
I like the house overall. I think there's enough room for all of us to live in there. The lofts are a good size and they're pretty comfortable, but you can't really stand up in them.
How do you get to this loft?
So you take this ladder here.
Ava, want to give it a try?
Sure.
So you just pull this down here.
Cool.
Look at that there. After you.
Ooh, I like it up here.
I like the shorter loft. It'd probably be my sleeping area and, you know, a bit of privacy to myself.
You know, I noticed my feet feel warm.
One of the coolest parts of the house right here is our heated floors.
No kidding.
This right here actually runs. It gets pretty cold out here in the mornings, as you can imagine. We turn those on and it's like walking on clouds. It's beautiful.
Interesting. Yeah. That's a very unique feature. I
It
like
is.
it.
Oh, when you're done with the ladder, just
move
do
it up.
this and hook it back up. Yeah, just like that. Tony, let me show you my favorite room in the house, which is our bathroom.
Oh, it's a tub.
Oh, nice.
Plenty of storage.
Good.
My favorite part of this is the height. Nice and tall.
Oh, compost toilet.
That's not good. I like the outside of the house.
It's a 1-bedroom, 1 bath with 1 loft.
Only 1 loft.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna sleep?
Okay, we'll figure it out.
It's 275 square feet.
How much is it?
It's $68,000.
Ooh, that's a bit higher than our budget.
For this tiny house on wheels, Tony would have to find land to rent.
Wow, the inside's really nice.
I like the lighting. There's enough windows in here, and the design's really nice as well.
There's a really nice homey feel to it.
I like the color combos.
Can I take a look at the loft?
Yeah, when you want to go up in the loft, you gotta grab this ladder and move it on over.
Wow.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's really spacious up here, actually. And I like the storage on the sides, the back. I think it'd be a good place for sleeping. I can see myself living in this house. I'll probably take the loft for myself. You know, get my own man cave up there.
Be careful, sweetie.
Here's a window. Where am I gonna sleep if there's only 1 loft?
I'm a little bit older, so I'm not a big fan of ladders. The kids are okay with the loft. I don't like the loft because of the ladder. Quite roomy, and the storage. And the AC heater out of the way. It's nicely designed.
Yeah, so when you're done using the loft, you just grab the ladder and just move it right back over here. So let me show you guys a really cool feature that I like. This is a built-in couch. And on either side, we have some really nice storage for you guys. And then underneath, we also have a really big drawer for storage as well.
Now, does the couch fold out into a bed?
Unfortunately, this is permanent, so if you're looking for another sleeping arrangement, you'll have to figure something else out.
Yeah, there are 3 of us, and we need 3. Pull-out couch?
Sure, absolutely.
Perfect.
Let me show you guys another great feature about this place. We have this great fold-out table here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And what's great about this is it's an awesome place for the kids to do homework or for you guys all kind of to meet and have dinner together.
That's really cool. I didn't even notice it earlier. It's out of the way when we're not using it.
I think this house is pretty, but it might be too small.
You guys want to take a look at the kitchen?
Sure.
So we got a really deep sink here. It's really nice. And then if you go ahead and reach under the top of that lid and pull that up, you can see all the burners underneath.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
And this is the oven?
Yeah, that's a full functioning oven.
Yay! The oven's pretty cool. I could do some baking with that.
It's a little small, but that might work. Fridge?
Yeah, so we have a full-size fridge and freezer.
Oh, that's a lot of room. Oh, it's pretty nice. I really like that this is a separate bedroom unit.
I like the shelf. It's cool with the lights and all.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Dad, there's some extra storage on the top too.
Yeah, we do have really big drawer down here as well for more storage.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice, decent-sized bedroom.
Absolutely.
Hey, could this be my room?
No.
You guys want to check out the bathroom?
Sure.
All right.
It's a little bit tight.
I like the sink. It's tiny.
I like the toilet too. It's just a normal toilet. This house has a real toilet. My dad's been talking about a compost toilet and whatnot, but I don't really agree with him. It's good to see a normal toilet.
But I want a compost toilet.
I don't. It smells.
That was a lot of fun. Look at all the different houses. The green one, I like that one. The one with the 2 lofts. It has 309 square feet, but it's really over my budget. It's $70,000.
there's enough space for all of us, so I can have my own room, finally. There isn't an oven, though.
The only thing I didn't like was the compost toilet, but if you guys are insistent on using it, then I could live with it.
I like that counter. We could use it for a lot of things.
What do you think about the blue house? I think it had 320 square feet.
Yeah.
It's under my budget, $55,000.
The loft with the stairs was pretty big.
He did mention the heated floors. I haven't seen that before in like any house.
That
so-
was pretty cool.
It has a pretty cool relaxing area. You can like stand up.
What do you think of the bathroom?
Personally, I don't think we need a tub.
Yeah.
And obviously, the compost toilet will probably smell.
So the brown house, it's a little smaller, 275 square feet, but it is over my budget. I think it's $68,000.
I know it uses space pretty efficiently, but at the same time, it just feels like there isn't enough.
Was it a little cramped? Do you feel that, or
Yeah.
was it okay? Was it a little cramped? Do you feel that, or
Yeah.
was it okay?
I don't know how we're gonna get past it.
There's only 2 sleeping space. He
true.
did mention the bottom area where you can actually sleep there. We might be able to replace it with a fold-out couch, but that's gonna be more expense for us. I know how much you like to bake, Ava. It has an oven for you.
That's great.
Do you guys remember?
Cute though.
Is it usable?
I mean, you're just washing your hands. It's not like we're washing a dog.
That's true. I think for the 3 of us, the extra space will really come in handy with the 3 sleeping areas. So I think I'll go with the green one.
Okay. Sure, let's get the greenhouse.
I can't wait to see it.
All right, cool. Ava, look. We've been in the house for 3 months, and the kids love it here. The house was listed at $70,000. I added a few things, and it came out to be $71,000. The kids really like having their own spaces.
The stairs turned out to be a very good choice because it's so much easier to get up and down the lofts.
My favorite part of the house are the 2 lofts and the stairs that connect the lofts.